Good afternoon, everybody. You're looking live at Cardinal Field in Louisville, and welcome to Wabash Communications coverage of the National Trail Conference baseball tournament today. It's a semifinal game today between our North Clay Cardinals and the Indians from Altamont. They took the trip down here to Louisville, and it's going to be a good one. This is a very evenly matched game, in my opinion. The Altamont Indians have had some big wins here of late, so this ought to be a good one. Welcome, everybody. Along with Roy Taylor, I'm Joshua Zink, and we're thrilled to be able to bring you today's semifinal matchup. Let me really quickly recap you on the tournament so far. This year's 2019 National Trail Conference tournament started on Friday with a play-in game between Brownstown St. Elmo and CHBC. The Eagles, or excuse me, the Bombers won that one. And then we were all set to go on Monday, and the Monday's games were as the following. North Clay beat BSE to advance into today's semifinal game, and obviously Altamont, they really laid it on Diedrich, Roy.
Yes, they did.
They advanced as well, and so that's our matchup today here in Louisville. The other matchup, South Central beat Neoga on Monday, and so they advanced to the semifinals. And then finally, St. Anthony beat up on Windsor Stu Strauss on Monday as well. So the semifinals look like this. It's North Clay versus Altamont here in Louisville today, with the winner advancing to the 7 o'clock championship game up at Effingham. And then over in Kinmundy today, it's South Central versus St. Anthony. And then, of course, the losers of the game will play the third place game at 4 o'clock on Friday at St. Anthony, and then that'll be followed by the championship game again at 7 o'clock up in Effingham. Let me bring in my broadcast partner. He is the first cousin of former WWF wrestler George the Animal Steele.
Yes.
George the Animal Steele used to love to eat turnbuckles.
He did.
And
I do too.
It's Roy Taylor.
Yeah.
How we doing, Roy?
I love turnbuckles.
We'll probably be chomping on a couple turnbuckles up here during the game, I'm figuring.
Shoot, this ought to be a good game, man. You can talk about an Altamont team that's red hot right now coming in, and you know North Clay is right there doing well again, like year after year, and so it's going to be a great matchup today. It
should be. Obviously, two evenly matched teams. North Clay did play Altamont last week and came home with the W, but this one's going to be tight. It's tournament time. Anything can happen,
right.
And things could go either way here. So it's going to be a great one. Looking forward to bringing you this one today. It's North Clay versus Altamont in the semifinals of the 2019 National Trail Conference Tournament. We'll be right back with the starting lineups and the first pitch after these messages.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Welcome back to the semifinal game, the first semifinal game of today for the 2019 National Trail Conference Tournament here in Louisville. Again, the higher seed is hosting the first two rounds. North Clay hosted the first round against BSE on Monday. And then, of course, Altamont advanced. Altamont hosted Diedrich, advanced, and that's where we are at today. Again, the other semifinal game is over in Kinmundy. It's South Central versus the St. Anthony Bulldogs. Start time is the same as this one. It's 4 p.m.
Tell you, Altamont advanced quick against Diedrich, didn't they?
That was I sent Matt Robinson a message trying to give me a score update to kind of update our folks that were watching the game, and it was 11-0 in the second.
Yeah.
Ended up being, I think, 12-2 or something like that. Not quite sure, but boy, yeah, they had to play really well. That's a decent, pretty good Diedrich team, Roy.
Yeah.
I mean, they've given a lot of teams trouble this year.
And like I said, Altamont is they're clicking right now. So
yeah, I'm really excited about this one.
This will be a good matchup.
This one ought to be a good one. Let's go ahead and send it over to Roy for our starting lineups for Altamont and North Clay.
So for Altamont, their starting lineup is Jared Hammer is batting first, and he's playing second base. Caden Earhart is playing left field, batting second. Noah Teasley is the pitcher for the day for the Indians, and he's batting third. Hunter Kripe is third base, batting fourth. Braden Bockham is playing shortstop, and he is batting fifth. Tyler Robbins is playing first base, batting sixth. Mason Robinson is the catcher, and he's batting in seventh place. A.J. Copeland, right field, batting eighth. Braden Stemke is in center field, and he's batting ninth. And for the North Clay Cardinals, there's a little bit of change here today, Josh. Looks like Tyson Jones is leading things off. That's a staple there.
Yep.
He's the pitcher for the day. Harmon Clifton is the catcher, batting second. Holden Clifton is playing shortstop, batting third. Brady Ingram is playing right field, batting fourth. Luke Fleener playing third base and batting fifth. Colin Ballard is playing center field today and batting sixth. Ethan Bible, E to the B.
E to the B.
E is DH today, and he is DHing for Brighton Griffey, who's playing left field. Carson Burkett is batting in the A spot, playing first base, and Logan Fleener is playing second base, batting ninth.
Logan Fleener in the house, getting the start today at second. Big brother Luke over at third. Holden is kind of the staple there at shortstop. And Carson over at first. It's no different than normal, other with the addition of Logan in there. And where do we have Colin, Roy? I missed that one real quick.
Center field.
Colin's playing a little center with Tyson on the mound. So it ought to be a good matchup here today, again, between the Cards and the Altamont. These two teams are very familiar with each other. Last spring, we met in the sectional finals, and Altamont came up victorious to go back-to-back sectional champions there, Roy, and ended up heading down to SIU and couldn't get past the super sectional. But man, what a nice run for the Indians! And so a good, nice quality program over there every year. Coach Witt has them just always in the thick of it.
Yes.
These two programs kind of remind me a lot of each other. You know, smaller schools and but always competitive with anybody they're playing. And
they just produce baseball players left and right.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And, of course, the basketball season's right around the corner, too.
That
and Altamont
is.
ought to be one of the better teams, I believe, in the National Trail Conference. And so they've got a bright future not only here in the fall, but in the wintertime. It's going to be a fun winter for them. And so it's a good situation up in Altamont. Really proud of our Cardinals this year. That's currently, I think, 14-4, and they did secure the number one seed in the NTC Tournament. They secured that seed by getting first place in the conference. They are the co-conference champions with South Central, and head-to-head matchup there. North Clay did beat South Central, so they ended up with the number one seed. You know, I'm excited about to listen and see if we can get some score updates from the South Central St. Anthony game. That ought to be a great one up there over there in Kinmundy.
Should be a good one.
You never know about those games. South Central earlier in the year beat St. Anthony.
That's right.
St. Anthony has had some nice wins, but they've been up and down a little bit more than they're used to, so you just never know. It's been a wide-open tournament. But all the high seeds got the job done in the first round. Well, we are just about ready, Big Roy.
Oh, man, they're not messing around today.
I'm enjoying this. Things are happening quickly like they should be. So, of course, when you get a conference tournament, it's a little more tightly held. Either way, for Altamont, it'll be Jared Hammer, Caden Earhart, and Noah Teasley. If somebody gets on, it'll be Hunter Kripe. And we're about ready, Roy.
Yeah, here it comes. First pitch coming up.
Here's a pitch from Jones to Hammer, and we are underway. And Jones plugs Hammer right in the back for the first pitch of the game, and Hammer is going to run all over first base. He says, I'll take it. Any way to get on, man.
Not a good start for Jonesy there.
Yeah, I think he'll try to recover here. Looking for a ground ball here against Caden Earhart. Caden, another great basketball player. Look forward to seeing him a lot this winter. Well, really don't look forward to a whole lot of it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Shoot the lights out on you.
That's right.
If you don't watch him.
Good.
Of course, you see a lot
player.
of Noah Teasley, who's going to be pitching today for the Altamont
right.
Indians. Same way here. But Caden, a good ball player, both baseball and basketball. And He is up to bat, ready to go with Jared Hammer on first base. Again, Tyson Jones on the mound for the Cards. If you just joined us, we just got underway. First pitch from Tyson to Jared Hammer. He got hit in the back. First pitch to Tyson to Caden Earhart is a strike, and it's 0-1.
Real quick, Josh, officials for the day are Dave Feldick and Dennis Douthit.
Thank you, Roy. Looks like Earhart's calling for time, but not getting it. Here's the 0-1 to Caden. Jonesy doing a nice job kind of holding on to the ball, not getting a rhythm where all of a sudden they can kind of time that out. So kind of mixing it up there. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Caden Earhart.
Tyson had a great season.
I'm going to give a shout out to Caden's mom and dad, Jason and Katrina Earhart over in Altamont. I'm sure they're here at the game, though. Good people, nice people. Former colleague of mine, Jason was. That one's fouled off. It's quickly going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What do you think the keys of the game for North Clay and for Altamont is today, Josh?
Well, it ought to be pretty interesting. The other day when they played, I think Altamont really struggled in the field and allowed North Clay to have quite a few second chance opportunities, which to their credit, they were able to take advantage of them. But I think it's going to be talking to and that one's way high. Talking to Bill a little bit before the game because that's where I get all my advice.
Okay.
Magic Holman.
Magic Holman, yep.
And I talked to him, and I thought it's going to be a lot of the little things. I think this game will come down to a couple errors and a couple timely hitting, and because these two teams are pretty even, man.
That's right. Very fundamentally sound for sure.
Caden pops that one up into center. That's going to be a long run for Colin. Brighton Griffey comes over and dives and makes the play. Nice
what a
job
play by Brighton Griffey.
Brighton's out there for a reason. He's getting DH for it, but Brighton just saved a little single there by Caden Earhart. And a nice little play there by Brighton Griffey, the sophomore left fielder for the Cards. So that one's going to be F7, and that's the first out here in the first inning. And here's the pitcher of record for the Indians. It's Noah Teasley.
I'll tell you what, folks, that was not an easy play. Great play by Brighton Griffey there.
And like we talked about, just a few plays may determine this one. It's Jared Hammer over at first base, and this is Noah Teasley, the pitcher. Noah takes a first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 down here, excuse me, in the top half of the first inning. Tyson back from the stretch here. Here's the pitch to Teasley. Jonesy just misses on that one. Going to try to nip the corners all day long, see what you get. 1 ball, 1 strike, and there's 1 down here in the first. Tyson throws that one a little high, and Teasley runs the count to 3-1. It'll be interesting to see how they really struggled against Tyson last week, Roy. And so it ought to be interesting to see if they've been able to make any adjustments because last week he really pitched well against the Indians. Tyson's going to throw that one right on the inside corner for a strike. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pitching-wise, what do you think Coach Freck's plans are?
Well, I think, it's tournament time. There's really I think you're probably going to go with Tyson as long as you can. Luke pitched the other day, but you could see a little bit of Carson Burkett, Brady Ingram, maybe Donnie Zimmerman. Of course, late in the game, but it'll all depend on how the game is and the situations, I'm sure. You won't see Luke today, I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah.
Luke Fleener pitched against BSE the other day and pitched 10 strikeouts in about 5 innings, Roy. It was pretty impressive.
It was.
Here's a 2-2 count to Noah Teasley. Noah hits that one over to second. Logan Fleener makes a nice play. There's 1. Can't get the second one over at first, but a nice little play there by Logan Fleener to get that force out. Of course,
really nice play.
Of course, Holden's real strong there at shortstop, too. So a nice play by the freshman who just inserted into the lineup pretty much today, Roy. So that'll be a force out of the fielder's choice recorded for Noah Teasley. Jared Hammer will be the second out of the inning on that fielder's choice. And this is Hunter Kripe. Hunter playing third base today for the Indians. I want to welcome everybody from Altamont that's watching the game today.
Yes,
welcome. Thank you for tuning in.
Beautiful day.
Oh, Roy, look what we got.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. The cookies have come.
Yes.
That is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Oh, man.
Man, we didn't even have to ask today.
No, we have. Yeah.
Edith Greenwood delivers again on the cookies. If you're watching and you're not familiar with the broadcast, Roy and I are always begging for food.
Always.
And Edith Greenwood, who is the grandmother of Tyson Jones, always delivers.
Always.
She made us special cookies. I'm really happy about that.
We need some T-shirts made that says Edith's Cookies on it.
Yes. We could probably start a business that way. We can co-partner with Edith if we have to. It's 0-1 here to Hunter Kripe, and quickly it's 0-2. Thank you so much, Edith.
Thank you.
We don't have to share those with the booth guys.
No, we
right?
do not.
Yeah.
We do not.
Yeah,
No.
these are just ours.
Yeah.
That's great. 2 down here in the first. Hunter Kripe at the bat. Third baseman for the Indians. It's 0-2 quickly on him. And that one, a little breaking ball, is jerked foul over here by the coach, and it'll stay 0-2.
Boy, Altamont's got about 5-6 coaches, don't they?
They've got a lot of coaches. Sometimes that's what it takes, I guess, right?
Yes.
A lot of people wanting to be involved, man. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's how your program gets better.
Nice little breaking ball, a little slider / breaking ball right on the corner. Actually, it should be a little bit off the corner. It was a ball. It's 1-2. Beautiful day, Roy.
Gorgeous. I see the golf cart out already.
Hey, got him on the bender there right at the end, and Hunter Kripe takes a look at that one and strikes out. And that will do it for the Indians in the top half of the first. They didn't get a run, so going into the bottom half, it's North Clay 0, Altamont 0. You're watching the semifinal games of the National Trail Conference Tournament here in Louisville on Wabash Communications.
Freeform's 31 Nights of Halloween are gonna be killer.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Is this a trick question?
All your faves
It's a tradition.
and brand new screams.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
31 Nights of Halloween.
We came, we saw, we kicked it.
All October, only on Freeform.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
Welcome back to Louisville. It's one of the semifinal games of the National Trail Conference Tournament. The number 1 seed Louisville North Clay Cardinals are hosting the number 4 seed Altamont Indians today. You got a little jam going on in the background there.
Had a drum roll there.
Yeah, I guess they were excited about that seeding. So either way, it's the 1 versus the 4, very evenly matched up game though. So the tournament really, to me, is a very even type of situation.
It's stacked.
It is. It's all good teams, and like the lower seeds could easily come up and bite the upper seeds, and so we're looking forward to seeing the rest of it. Also looking forward to hearing about the South Central St. Anthony game over in Kinmundy today. So this is leading off for the Cardinals of North Clay. It's Tyson Jones. He'll be pitching today for the Cards. Already got half an inning down for him there. He's followed by Harmon Clifton, Holden Clifton, Brady Ingram, Luke Fleener, Colin Ballard, Ethan Bible, the agent for Brighton Griffey, who made a great catch there in the first. He's followed then by Carson Burkett, and then the freshman who made a nice little play there in the top half of the inning. It's Logan Fleener over at second base. Tyson facing a 1-1 count right now. He swings and misses at that one, falls behind. It's 1-2. Teasley's had good luck this year, Troy. Good pitcher.
Yeah.
And what we talked about, heck of a basketball player, too. Noah misses low and away on that one. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes here.
You know, I think him and Luke are kind of similar. They're not overpowering, but, you know, they can locate.
They sure can. Here's a 2-2 to Jones. Just misses outside and low. It's full. Nice job by Jones. He's drawn a lot of pitches here. Tyson pops that one. That's going to be trouble here. The Sun is going to be battling it. The left fielder easily caught that one. Playing left today for the Indians is Caden Earhart as he squeezes that one. That one's recorded F7. Circle the 1, and it'll be followed here by Harmon Clifton, the catcher for the Cards.
You know, if that was one thing that I'd like to see the Cardinals do is their 1, 2, 3 batters really need to step up a little bit.
Yeah, they got to get on base. First pitch I missed there, Roy. Looks like they
fouled
was
it
down
off.
right in the book here, fouling it off. Okay. I'll take your word for it, bro. All right, it's 0-1 to Harmon. Cards trying to get something going early on here. If you just joined us, Altamont had one runner on base there in the top half. Otherwise, they went down 1-2-3. And this is our first at bat here, so it should be a good one. Beautiful day, I keep telling you, but
yeah.
Man, you can't beat it today. This is great weather.
It's nice, yeah. Field looks great too.
It does.
Tell you, the boys do a good job of taking care of the
Yeah,
field.
they take a lot of pride in that. That one's fouled off, or is it? They're going to say it hit the plate. Hits the plate, it's going to be a foul ball, and it is. It's 0-2 quickly on Harmon. Roy, we always talk about how Harmon gets on base.
Yes. He's a machine.
He is. He finds a way. He's either going to get hit by a pitch, he'll get a base hit, or he does draw a lot of walks.
He's
probably one of our best disciplined hitters. It's been a joy watching him over the last 2 or 3 years at the catcher position.
Yeah, his improvement year after year has been great.
Harmon swings at a high one, grounds it over to short. You're playing a good team. Those routine plays are made by, and that one's made by Brandon Bockham, and that's the second out of the inning. That one's recorded 6-3. Harmon kind of got himself into trouble on that swing.
Yeah.
Too high of a pitch.
Hard to get on top of that ball.
I always say, back in the day when I used to hit a little bit, that you can do everything perfect mechanically and just be sound as you can be fundamentally, but if you swing at a bad pitch, it doesn't make any difference.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Holden's up on this one. The breaking ball from Teasley hits a corner. It's 0-1. 2 down here in the bottom half of the first inning. There's another breaking ball. That one's hit right back to Noah. He squeezes that one and says, okay, that'll do it. Let's run on in, boys. And so at the end of the first inning, it's a 0-0 score here in the semifinals of the NTC Tournament. You're watching NTC Tournament Baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
Are you ready for some football? Are you ready for Monday nights to be as exciting as Saturday nights and to leave a cousin's wedding early for Wild Card Weekend? Are you ready to destroy Daryl forever?
Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these 6 planes are ready. This grandpa's ready. Mahomes is ready.
Mahomes is ready.
I just said that. The fans are ready. The teams are ready. Are you ready?
We're back at you here in the top half of the second inning here in Louisville. It's a 0-0 game here. It'll be Braden Bockham, the shortstop. Tyler Robbins, he's playing first today, and Mason Robinson as a catcher. If somebody gets on, then A.J. Copland, who's playing right for the Indians today, will see some action here. So the Mason Robinson, only a freshman there, Roy.
Yeah.
Good little catcher. Of course, his dad being Matt, who's doing the game, I believe, either for 97.9 or 102.3 today. So there's some other broadcasters in the house today.
That's right. Good to see Matt.
I think Matt's family may be watching up in Augusta, so we want to give a shout-out to Matt's sister and brother-in-law up in Augusta if they're watching. So trying to hook Matt up a little bit there,
yes.
Roy. Matt's a good dude, so and I know Mason as well. He's a good boy. Either way, it's Braden Bockham here, the shortstop for the Indians. And he took the first pitch for a strike. The second one is a little high. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Bockham. The room for error is really minimized in these semifinal
That's
games,
right.
Roy, because you're playing better teams a lot of times, not always, but sometimes, and a lot of times better teams take advantage of those things. 2-1 to Braden Bockham. Jonesy misses high and outside on that one. Runs the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Baucom fouls off that 3-1 over to the Puma over there who makes the play.
Always makes the play.
John Freck. Look at the throw.
Bang.
Right in the chest. Doesn't miss.
Textbook.
Textbook is right. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Braden Baucom. Big out here for the Cards if we can get this early out here in the second. And Jonesy going ahead and go with a no-out walk on that one, and it'll be the first base runner here in the second inning. So we hope Tyson will be able to kind of gear up here a little bit and buckle down, get a ground ball double play here. This will be Tyler Robbins. He's playing first base today for the Indians. One good thing about the Cards, you got a nice catcher back there who throws a lot of people out. So sometimes the other teams are not so anxious to steal. Now that very well could happen, but I think Harmon's known for having a really good arm back there. Nice block there by Harmon. And Tyson misses 1-0.
A little visit to the mound here.
Yeah, Jonesy's struggling a little bit here. You saw that the very first pitch of the game. He plunked Jared Hammer there in the back.
Yeah.
And so struggling just a little bit, but he'll be okay.
Yeah.
A lot of times if you do, there are days you just struggle, right? I mean, there are just days you wake up and you come out to pitch and it's just not where you need it to be, but you got to battle it, and Tyson will battle it and may be able to regroup it here soon. Get a ground ball double play here. It fixes a lot of things.
Sure. All of a sudden, confidence gets back up.
Yep.
Start locating better, right?
That's exactly right. Again, this is Tyler Robbins, not Robinson, just Robbins. He's playing first today for the Indians. And Tyson comes right back after that little mound meeting for the strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a 1-1 to Robbins. He's squaring around the bunt. The runner does go, and he makes it. And so the old fake bunt steal, and it works real well there for the Indians as Baucom is going to take the stolen base, and now he's at second base. And the Indians have their first runners in scoring position for the day. So Baucom at second, Tyler Robbins at the plate. It's a 1-2 count. And Tyson throws up high on that one, and it gets Tyler Robbins to chase a little bit. He swings and misses, and that's the first out of the inning here, and that's a big out because weren't able to move the runner over, Roy.
Yeah.
Always looking for that guy on third with 1 out or less. And here's Mason, like I mentioned earlier, Matt Robinson's son, Mason, good ball player, only a freshman starting on this team. You got to be pretty good if that's the case.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Mason takes that first one for a strike right on the corner. It's 0-1.
Tough lineup to crack here, especially for a freshman, right?
You got that right. And Jonesy misses low and away on that one. Robinson's. I'm going to get Robbins and Robinson going all day long. I'll handle that, though. I'll just call him Mason. Mason's taking low on that one.
There you
Ball,
go.
1 strike.
Yeah.
Here's a 1-1 to Robinson. Misses up high. It's 2-1. Wind blowing in a little bit today, Roy.
Yes.
It could be a pitcher's day here.
Mm-hmm.
Big difference in this field and the old field is this one's a lot bigger. And the gaps are 335 on this one. 335 would have got you a homer easily over at the over at the park. Yeah, earlier you mentioned the golf cart here. Russ is over there and meaning business today. Russ Atchison in the house. Here's a 2-1 to Mason Robinson. He's going to take that one outside. It's 3-1. So Jonesy having a little bit of control here. He said he's going to have to battle it, make an adjustment. Tyson's been pitching really well this year. There's a 3-1. It's a check swing strike. It'll go 3-2 now. It's full here with 1 down. If you just joined us, it's a 0-0 score. We're in the top half of the second inning. At second base is Braden Baucom. He got on a walk and stole second. And that ball's hit over to the right side. A nice play there by Carson. Is he going to have time to get it? He does. And Robinson does move the runner over, but it is 2 outs, and a nice play there by Carson Burkett to keep it in front and then just do it unassisted. So that will be 3-U, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the right fielder, A.J. Copeland, and A.J. has a chance to get the first run of the home for the Indians today, Roy.
Knocking on the door here.
They are. Again, this is where a good catcher comes up big here. You got to be a wall back there, and Harmon does a good job of it. And that one's going to miss high. It's 1-0 here to Copeland. He called that a strike, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well,
we'll take it.
We'll take it. Now watch for a makeup call on the other end. You never know, right? There's the 0-1. Check swing, and he got him. It's 0-2. So Tyson trying to work out of this and leave that runner over here stranded here in the second. It is a big out early on in the game if he can get it.
Yeah, this would be big for him right here.
Here's a pitch from Jones to Copeland. And that ball is hit over to second to Logan Fleener. He makes a nice play coming up with it. Does make the routine play. We talked about making the routine play is going to be a big part of this one, and Logan does a nice job of it. So at the end of the top half of the second, it remains North Clay 0, Altamont 0. We'll be right back after these messages.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
Ooh, I like those new jams coming in here, Roy. Ooh,
Fire.
Don's got it rolling in the booth today. We're going into the bottom half of the second inning. It's a 0-0 game here in Louisville. For the Cardinals, it'll be Brady Ingram, Luke Fleener, Colin Ballard. If somebody gets on, it'll be Ethan Bible, who's DHing for Brighton Griffey today. So Cards trying to get something going here in the bottom half here, Roy.
Hey, this is a kid to do it right here. He's swinging a hot bat right now.
Brady hit a bomb the other day, and that thing was crushed. And so hopefully he brings a little bit of that confidence and swag with him today. It's the first time I think I've used the word swag in the broadcast season.
That.
Yeah. I may mix it in a little bit more.
Like Bill has swag?
Yes.
Okay.
Magic Holman. Bill's new nickname. You knew that, Roy.
Yeah.
We've officially got a new big nickname for Bill, and it's simply Magic.
Magic Holman.
There's the 1-1. And Brady's going to take that one high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Kind of like Magic Johnson.
Yeah. Same thing.
That
basically.
type of competitor.
Yes.
And Brady's going to take a no-out walk, and that's how we have to do some things to get on base here. So nice job there by the sophomore, Brady Ingram. Sun's not beating down nearly as much as it did the other day, bro. It was like the Sahara Desert in this booth the other day.
Remember all the bugs?
Yes.
Look, I still have bites from them.
Good thing we're professionals.
Just battle through it.
Just continue to do it and deliver the broadcast. That one, Noah's going to throw that one over to first. It misses it, but Brady's back. Here's the replay of it, Roy.
Got caught leaning a little bit there.
He did. Again, this is Luke Fleener, the third baseman for the Cards. And he'll take a ball up high. It's 1-0.
As a runner, Josh, what are you looking for from the pitcher if he's got a good move?
Yeah, first of all, you're supposed to have a lot of the guys over there in the dugout reading some what's called tendencies. So basically, if he comes set, count how long he's going to be set for, and see if he does that every single time. Well, a lot of people do it and they don't even know it. And so then you can get an early jump if you do. Another thing you want to see as a runner, you want to see the ball tumbling. If you can see the ball tumbling into the dirt, you can get a head start a little bit and anticipate that the catcher is going to struggle with it. And so those are the two things I'd be looking for.
Those are nice tips there.
Yeah, there you go. That one's going to be bunted back. It's going to be foul, and Luke is going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes in the hole. A lot of times, even when you're looking for a tendency, a guy will have his head down a little bit, and as soon as his head comes up, he's going home every time.
Okay.
And so there's all kinds of things to look for, and those guys over in the dugout should be in charge of that and relaying, communicating it. Oh, got him.
There it is.
Got him over there.
He was leaning.
Yeah, he was leaning the whole time, and they're going to get Brady on a pickoff play. And well, you were talking about it earlier, Roy, about him leaning on that replay. He was leaning big time on that one, and Noah Teasley saw it, threw it over, and easily got him. And so that one's going to be out number 1 of the inning. Needed that. We needed base runners, man. Needed base runners. What we talked about early on, little itty-bitty errors and base running things like that, well, could potentially determine this thing. And Noah Teasley misses high on that one to Luke Fleener, runs the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. One down here in the bottom half of the second. Here's the pitch from Teasley. He misses high again. It's 3-2.
North Clay doing a good job of being patient with these at-bats. Seems like I say that all the time.
Well, we've done a good job of it this fall. I agree with that. And Luke, as we talk about it, Luke swings and misses that one low and away, and that's the second out of the inning. That's the first strikeout recorded by Noah Teasley today. This will be the center fielder, Colin Ballard. Got a lot of sophomores in the lineup, Roy.
That's right, yeah.
And, of course, now we got 1 freshman with Logan Fleener in there. Colin takes that one high. It's 1-0. Ballard is just a gamer, Roy. Bulldog.
Yep.
Colin takes that one for a strike right on the corner. It's 1-1.
Works hard at his craft. Basketball, baseball, doesn't matter.
Colin pops that one up. It looks like the shortstop Bockham is under it, and he squeezes it for the 3rd out. So the Cards go 1, 2, 3 in a way because Ingram did get picked off at first. They did get a base runner there on the first one or with Brady, but that would do it. And so at the end of 2, it's North Clay 0, Altamont 0. You're watching National Trail Conference Baseball on Wabash Communications. We'll be right back after these messages.
I just can't imagine us not sitting around this table together.
This is LA!
So we don't have our own kitchen or bathroom?
No. We all share.
It just got better.
We're just in time.
You guys gonna join?
Should we give it a chance?
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Top of the 3rd is where we stand here at North Clay in the semis of the NTC Tournament 2019. It's 0-0, North Clay versus Altamont. For Altamont, this is Braden Stemke, and then he's followed by the top of the order with Jared Hammer, and then followed by Caden Earhart. Kind of what we thought we'd get, Roy.
Yeah, everything is advertised right now.
You got it. Stemke fouls that one off, and it's a 1-1 count. Awful quiet over there. I never like it when it's quiet. You always did. Roy's, our assistant basketball coach, and he always has a good saying, quiet teams lose.
Yes. Quiet teams are losing teams.
Even in baseball, there's a lot of enthusiasm that can help out with that. 2 balls, 1 strike to Stemke. Here's the 2-1. Braden fouls that one back. He's going to even up the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2 from Jonesy to Stemke. He swings and misses, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That's Tyson's 3rd strikeout for the day, and then we're back at the top of the order with Jared Hammer. Of course, Hammer, the first pitch of the game, got drilled in the back, Roy.
That he did, yeah.
And so I'm sure Tyson's anxious to get back to see if he can get him here, get him out. Tyson misses high and inside on that one. It's 1-0.
Think Hammer's thinking about that right now?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think he is after that first pitch.
Good cut there.
That swing shows he's not worried about
Yeah.
it. That was a hack. That's a really nice swing. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Great baseball name, huh?
Yeah. Anytime you get the last name Hammer, it's a good name. Jonesy misses inside on that one. It's 2-1 to Jared Hammer.
I forgot to ask you, how are the cookies, by the way?
Oh, Roy, if you haven't dug into those cookies yet, you've missed a quality 10 minutes here of your life. That ball's hit out to Brady. Brady's going to try to get that one. He doesn't. Does keep it in front, which allows Jared Hammer to stay over at first. And there is the first hit here in the 3rd inning. Yeah, you got to get in on those cookies right now.
I have to, yeah.
You've made a mistake by not hitting up on those yet.
Again, Edith, thank you for the cookies.
Thank you, Edith. Edith really takes care of us.
We've had milkshakes this year, cookies.
Last year, remember we had Taco Bell tacos that came in a briefcase?
Yeah, it was a briefcase, man.
Those things were crushed.
Immediately.
This is Caden Earhart. First pitch to Caden's high. It's 1-0.
Bill's jealous.
He is. He wants these cookies. He can come up. We'll give you one, Bill. That ball's hit over to short. Holden comes up. He's going to come up throwing on that one. Caden can run pretty quick, and Holden does make a nice play. And that's the first out of the inning. Excuse me, second out of the inning. Holden can flat out hose it over there, Roy.
Yes.
He's for a sophomore, he's got a great arm, that's for sure. Not only just for a sophomore, but just in general. So nice play there by Holden Clifton, the shortstop, going into the hole, coming up, kind of making it look routine. Now Jared Hammer does move to second on him. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Noah Teasley. Noah could really help himself out right here. Both teams struggling to get that first run across the board. Noah takes that breaking ball low and away in the dirt. It's ball one. One thing about Altamont, if you look at the box score right now, they've had runners in scoring position both innings.
That's right.
Sooner or later, they're going to be able to, if that continues, something's going to break open for them. And Noah takes that one low. It's 2-0 from Tyson.
Good stop back there.
Again, Jonesy's been throwing real well this year. Been real excited about how he's been throwing. He continues to throw well here in the tournament, too. Right now, holding no runs scored, but there is a base runner second in the name of Jared Hammer. And that's a strike right there. And it's a nice little breaking ball. It's 2-1. So big out again, Roy. We need to get this out right here. Go in and hit, see what we can do.
Definitely.
Noah Teasley may have something else, though. He may have something else in mind here. Here's the 2-1 to Noah. Misses just a little bit inside. Noah's ran a nice little count here to 3 balls and 1 strike. 2 down here in the top half of the third inning. If you just joined us, it's 0-0 North Clay and Altamont in the semis of the National Trail Conference Tournament. Couldn't have a better day for baseball. Here's the 3-1 to Teasley, and he misses in a big way. Tyson does, and a nice stop there by Harmon. And not a bad walk there as you had a base open. If you needed to throw a pitch in the dirt, it was the time to do it.
I agree.
And so Teasley walks there. Second time on base for Noah. He reached on the fielder's choice the first time. And I think Tyson wants to take his chances here with Hunter Kripe.
So we got a courtesy runner over there, Josh.
What number we got there?
24, Logan Cornett.
All right. Logan Cornett. Saying that right, Roy? Am I saying? I think you said it right. I just didn't know if
I'm guessing.
Nope, that's exactly it. I think we're good, man. First pitch to Kripe is high. It's 1-0. Runners at first and second for the Indians here in the third, 2 down. And Tyson just misses again. It's 2-0. Hunter Kripe trying to get some runs across the board for the Indians. And Tyson's going to throw a wild pitch on that one, and that's going to allow the runners to advance. It'll be Logan Cornett at second, and Jared Hammer is going to advance to third. So a big spot here in the game already, Roy. We're in the third, no runs scored. It's 3-0, 3 balls and no strikes here to Hunter Kripe. And 4 straight pitches and 4 straight balls, and Kripe's going to move over to first on a walk. So walks the bases, excuse me, that walk will get the bases loaded. And Luke and Harmon and a couple of the guys are going to go try to break this momentum a little bit here. Take a little time. I like that.
Yes. Little leadership from Luke going up there talking to Tyson. Just
yep. Been playing together a long time, many years.
Getting him settled down a little bit.
You get this out, everything's going to be gravy. It'll be the shortstop, Braden Bockham. Now he can hit the ball. I remember him from last year at the sectional championship game, Roy. He was roping that game.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the Altamont Indians are coached by Alan Witt, and they've done a lot of good things under Alan over the past 3, 4, 5 years. One of the better coaches, in my opinion, in the area. Jonesy misses on that one, 2-0. It doesn't seem like he's got a good rhythm going there.
No.
Big Roy.
You could just tell by his body language right now. This is gut check time, you know. You got to compose yourself.
2 balls, no strikes to Braden Bockham. He's got to be taken here, I would imagine. Oh, he's going to swing away, and he swung at a ball, but he liked it. And that's 2-1. He may have helped Tyson out a little bit. Looks like we got somebody up in the bullpen possibly for the Cards. We'll see. Any idea who that is, Roy?
It looks like Donnie Zimmerman from here.
Okay. Nice job by Jonesy coming right back. Now, that's how you throw the ball. That was excellent right there. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. All right, Tyson, barrel down here. Big spot in the game early here in the third. It may not take a whole lot of runs to win this one, Roy.
Yeah. Like I said, we talked about it right before the game. It was going to be one of those games.
Here's the 2-2 to Bockham. He strokes one deep into center. That's going to be Colin out there. Nice catch.
Nice play.
Ballard on his horse.
Gracious.
Makes a great catch in order to save the scoreless inning here. Bockham drilled it, Roy.
Replay.
We have the replay available. Maybe we'll come back in with that replay. But at the end of the top half of the third, it remains Altamont 0, North Clay 0. You're watching semifinal action of the National Trail Conference Tournament on Wabash Communications.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman, Judy Reed, and Brandon Klein, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and to add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank, too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drink Pool.
Oh, there it is.
Here's the replay of the last catch there by Ballard. He was on his horse.
Chainsaw.
Made a huge catch for the Cards as the bases were loaded on that one. Bockham drilled it, and Colin had to make a nice catch in order to save it, and he did. Keeps the score at 0-0. Up for the Cardinals is the number 6 hitter, Ethan Bible, 7th hitter. He's DHing today for the left fielder, Brighton Griffey, who made a great catch in left field in the first inning. And so it's already 2 balls and 1 strike here to Bible. Ethan fouls that one off. It evens up the count to 2-2. Boy, they got tight last inning, Roy. Somebody had to make a play in order for it to remain scoreless, and Colin stepped up. Right here, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bible. He takes that one low and away. Nice eye there by EB, and it's full.
I tell you, EB's has some really nice at bats.
He's gotten a lot better throughout the season, hasn't he? And he's going to sit there and look at that one as Noah Teasley paints the corner. And that's the first out here in the third, in the bottom half of the third. That is strikeout number 2 for Noah Teasley on the day, and it'll bring up the first baseman. This is Carson Burkett. Carson takes a look at that one right down the middle and takes it. It's 0-1. Carson's come a long way too, Roy, this year.
That he has.
With that being said, he takes 2 in a row. That one hits the corner. It was a nice pitch by Teasley. It's 0-2. And on 3 straight pitches, Burkett goes down swinging. Second strikeout in the inning and the third for the game. And now it'll bring up the freshman number 9 hitter, Logan Fleener. Let's see what Logan can do here. Cardinals going to have to start hitting the ball, Roy.
Yep.
You can't rely on having Altamont leave runners every single inning, which they've done. Sooner or later, that's going to pop open, man. Just like Bockham's hit, we were just in the right spot there. Logan takes that one for a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 2 down already here. Teasley looking at the third straight 1-2-3 inning here. His pitch count is a lot lower than probably what Tyson Jones has of right now. But it's the same, 0-0. Here's the 1-2 to Logue. Oh, right on the corner, a little low possibly, but either way, with 2 strikes, you got to be swinging to put the ball in play. And Teasley strikes out Fleener, strikes out the side here in the third. And we will be going into the top half of the 4th inning with the score remaining the same. It's North Clay 0, Altamont 0. We'll be back with more National Trail Conference Tournament action right after this.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Welcome back to Cardinal Field here in Louisville. We're in the top half of the 4th inning. It remains scoreless, 0-0. This has been a tight one like we predicted early on. Altamont's had a couple chances, just haven't been able to get some runs across the board, and North Clay's just struggling to hit the ball right now, Roy.
Yeah. Going to have to do something with that.
Do you have Tyler Robbins up, Roy?
I do.
Okay, it'll be Tyler Robbins, Mason Robinson, A.J. Complin. If somebody gets on, it'll be Braden Stemke. So this is a good inning for Jonesy to settle down and throw like he can here and get some momentum going towards the end of the game. Tyson misses on that one, though. It's 1 ball, 1 strikes to Robbins. Robbins playing first today for Altamont. And that one's fouled off, and it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Like to see that working ahead. Again, just to recap, it's North Clay and Altamont here today in Louisville. Over in Kenmundy, it's South Central versus St. Anthony. The winner will play in the championship game in Effingham at 7 p.m. The losers will play in the 3rd place game at 4 p.m. up in Effingham. Both of those games will be on Friday. And as we speak, Robbins strikes out on a nice little breaking ball by Tyson Jones, and that's the first out of the inning.
It'd be great to get some updates on those games.
Yeah. I'm sure Bill can do that, Roy.
Yeah, Bill, can you get us some updates? How about the St. Louis Cardinals?
I don't even know. Hopefully the Cardinals aren't playing now, and he'll understand what updates we need. A nice job by Jonesy here already in the top of the 4th. He's worked ahead of both hitters so far.
That's right.
Love to see him get settled down a little bit. This is Mason Robinson. Again, good, nice little freshman player, that's for sure, for Altamont. Tyson misses high on that one. It's 2 balls and 1 strike here to Robinson. 1 down in the top half of the 4th inning. 0-0 remains the score as of right now. Tyson, nice pitch there on the corner, evens it up to 2 balls and, or excuse me, 1-2.
Body language is a lot better too.
Yeah, you're feeling a little more confident
That's right.
here. The rhythm is starting to come a little bit. Catch it, pitch it, catch it, pitch it. The 1-2 misses inside and low. It's 2-2. I like that pitch though. Now hit him right on the corner, on the outside corner with the fastball, Tyson. See what he can do with it. Good little hitter. And he throws a fastball high, and Mason does foul that one off. A nice job of staying alive. It's 2-2 still. Breaking ball is kind of nubbed back to the pitcher. Jonesy gets it, steps, throws, and gets Mason there at first base. And that one's recorded 1-3. And that's the second out of the inning. And so a nice job of Tyson coming back here in the 4th and doing what he needs to do to kind of get back into it. A.J. Copland now, the right fielder's up for the Indians. Again, last week, North Clay and Altamont faced each other, and North Clay came home with a 7-0 winner. His game was up in Altamont. Not the same game today, though, Roy.
Nope.
It's tight. She is tight. 0-0.
Now you knew Altamont wasn't going to have a repeat of what they had last time we played
That's
them.
right. Copland swings at that one and fouls it off, or just misses. I couldn't quite see it because of the sun.
Do I see Bill out there in the bean field?
I'm sure Bill's looking for the foul balls over there in the bean field. Again, he turns them in. He gets free sodas for every one he turns in.
My goodness.
Can you imagine how many balls are over there in that bean field, though?
A lot.
I mean, Bill's not finding them. You know, he's not going to stay out there very long. Here's a 1 ball, 2 strike count to Copland, and misses up high. It's 2-2. So Jonesy trying to get this 1-2-3 inning so the Cards can come in and hit. He's close to it here if he can get A.J. Copland. And Tyson misses high on that one. Runs the count 3 balls and 2 strikes. You got a pitch count on Tyson or no? Maybe we can get that between the innings.
Yeah,
or something.
maybe between the innings here.
Here's a full count to Copland. And that ball's hit out to the left. Brighton is on his horse, and it's out of play. And Brighton's gotten tall out there. Good for him. He's been playing well. So we'll be right back at it here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here. Top half of the 4th inning. It's a 0-0 score. North Clay and Altamont here. And Tyson misses. And Copland heads over to first. 2-out walk. Well, it hadn't been easy. Hadn't been easy for Tyson, but he's been able to dodge some bullets and kind of buckle down in the tight situation and get outs. Now you got Copland over at first. This is Braden Stemke. Stemke's playing center field today for the Indians, and it's 0-1. Tyson misses outside and low on that one. Wanted to stay away a little bit. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down here. Top of the 4th. It's been a good one. Here's the 1-1 to Stemke. And he hits that one. That's going to be a base hit. And quickly Colin gets the ball in. But again, we talk about it every inning, Roy. We've seen this movie before. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Last inning, it was bases loaded with 2 outs. The inning before that, runner on third with 2 outs. Every inning.
That's right.
They've had some runners close to scoring, and so Tyson going to have to do his job again here. And Stemke was the number 9 hitter. And now we're back at the top of the order. We would have liked to get Stemke so we didn't have to face Hammer here. Stemke at first, Copland at second, Hammer at the plate. And here's the pitch from Tyson, and that one is swung on and fouled off. And, man, that was a nice swing. Attacking the baseball.
Yeah. You called it, though, Josh. These guys are putting runners on scoring position on every time.
Yeah, we've dodged bullets. You can't continue to dodge bullets throughout the entire game. I'll catch up with you. Nice job by Harmon blocking that ball, not allowing those runners to advance right there. You don't have the force out if you get runners at second and third compared to first and second right here, so that was important.
Great work back there.
Here's the 1-1 to Hammer. Tyson misses on that one. It's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down here in the 4th. And Hammer swings and misses at that one. It's 2-2. May send Matt Robinson a message seeing if he's got a score update down there. I know the other guys are doing the game at South Central, so. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Hammer. Tyson throws that one in the dirt again. Harmon, that's going to get by. Here comes a throw to third, and he makes it. Almost gets pulled off the base. He stayed on there, though. And runners advance, and again, that loses our force out, Roy. Here's a replay. So we've seen it before. Runners at second and third here, now in the 4th. 2 down. It's a full count here to Jared Hammer. And Tyson misses low and away, and the bases are loaded one more time. And Caden Earhart up. Caden, good hitter too, Roy.
Yes, they are knocking on the door right now.
You put yourself in a little bit of a spot there when you walk the number 9 and the leadoff, and then get Copland on a hit there too. So Coach going to come out and talk it over and see what direction he's going to go in. I don't think he'll take him out. I think he's going to stay with Tyson. Tyson's been in these positions before and managed them well, even throughout the year. He pitched really well for the Cardinals. Caden Earhart here in a big spot, though, Roy.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just one of those days. Some days you have it, some days you don't.
Yeah, it becomes a grind at times, but if you can just grind it out, man, I mean, you can still win ball games that way. You don't want to have to, but you can. All right, well, that sets the tone here. It's bases loaded, 2 down here in the top of the 4th, and Caden Earhart up. Good hitter for Altamont. And big opportunity for the Indians right here. Bases juiced, 2 down. Caden hits that one over to Logan Fleener. Logan makes the play, and the Cards play with fire once again, and don't get burnt. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and Logan Fleener's made a couple nice plays to get out of that. So Altamont again strands runners, and who knows, that could catch up as well. Either way, at the end of the top of the 4th, it's North Clay 0, Altamont 0. We'll be back with the bottom half right after these messages.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at carnabysquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Roy, we're already in the bottom half of the fourth.
Yeah.
Game is moving right along. It's a 0-0 game. If you had a little bit of a kind of an overview of the game, it's North Clay struggling hitting so far, but Altamont struggling getting runners home when they've been in scoring position. And that's where we stand. It's 0-0 still.
Dad, we dodged a couple bullets there.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, mercy sakes, man.
Absolutely. Good thing is we do have the top of the order up. It's Tyson Jones. He'll be followed by Harmon Clifton, then Holden Clifton. Tyson swings at that one, and it's going to be, should be caught out there and right. Long, high pop-up, and the right fielder, A.J. Copland, squeezes that one for the first out of the inning. And one thing you got to think about right now is the fact that Noah Teasley isn't throwing a whole lot of pitches, Roy.
Yeah.
First pitch out right there. Struck out the side the last inning on about, especially to Carson Burkett, 3 straight pitches. So maybe may need to let him work a little bit here if we can. That one's recorded F9. We'll circle the 1, and this is Harmon. Harmon takes the first pitch as a ball. It's 1-0. Got a decent crowd today behind the plate there, Roy. A lot of people showing up here for the semifinals.
Excuse me.
Harmon takes that one as well. It's 2-0.
Little chatter now.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I think we got a little momentum here by dodging bullets just by happenstance, and maybe that'll create a little enthusiasm over there. We do have one score update from Matt. It's after the second inning going into the top of the third, and that's been a little bit while ago. It was 1-0 St. Anthony over South Central. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. It's full count 3-2 here. That ball's hit out in the right. That's going to fall, and that's what we needed. Again, we talk about Harmon finding a way to get on. It continues. A nice job there by Clifton. Maybe that's what's going to start us off here.
Yes, they needed something.
That'll be Brother Holden here now.
Now, if we could get Holden going, we'll be all right here.
And of course, things change here when you get later in the game. We're about right here in the middle, fourth, but the situations could change eventually in the 5th and 6th and 7th on how you play. And so it'd be nice to have the lead going into those innings. Holden takes the first pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. Throw over, and Harmon's back pretty easily.
Teasley got a nice move.
Well, you know, the only guy we've had on has been Brady Ingram. Got picked off, Roy.
Yeah, he's got a nice move.
And Holden takes a hack at that one right on it, sends it right back, but just misses. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, the championship game will be between the winner of North Clay and Altamont and South Central and St. Anthony. That game is slated for 7 p.m. at Paul Smith Field, I believe, up in Effingham. I know it's in Effingham. I'm pretty sure it's up at Paul Smith. And then the third place game will be at 4 on Friday. Both of those games are on Friday. Here's the 1-1 to Holden Clifton. We got a courtesy runner over there for Harmon, Roy, or is Harmon running on his own this time?
I think he may be running on his own.
Okay. There's a pitch from Teasley, and Holden hits that one down the third baseline. The Puma swats at it, gets it,
look at that.
Fires it back 90 miles an hour to Teasley. Probably hurt Teasley's hand. The Puma continues to impress over here in the coaching box. Puma John Freck.
If we could put a highlight reel together of the Puma.
Mercy.
That'd be amazing.
You guys would be blown away with what you saw. Of course, our highlight reel would be up here eating.
That's right. Eat his cookies.
That's right.
Slow motion.
We'd show them how to do it. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Holden. Throw over to Teasley is a little late, and Harmon gets back easily. Let's get some base runners on here, huh, fellas? Teasley steps off. He didn't like what he saw there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Holden Clifton. Harmon over at first. Holden takes that one high. The ump wanted to ring him up, but he just realized that was too high, man.
I think Teasley fooled both
I think you're
Holden
right.
and the umpire.
I think he did maybe miss up just a little bit, but he was wanting to ring him up. It's 2-2 to Holden. Holden sends one deep. That's going to be trouble, but the ball kind of hangs up in the air with the wind. We talked about the wind early. It's blowing a lot more up there than it is down there. Holden hits the tar out of it, but right at the center fielder for Altamont. And that's, let's see, the center fielder is Caden. No, that's not Caden. That's Braden Stemke. Sure. So nice catch there by Stemke, who got the ball in very quickly. And now the Cardinals are with 2 outs. And it'll bring up Brady Ingram. Brady has been swinging a hot bat here. Harmon gets back, but a nice, you're right, Teasley's got a nice move, Roy.
Dude, that was good to see Holden smoke that ball, though.
That's right.
He needed that.
Can build off that for the
That's
next
right.
at-bat.
Absolutely.
And Brady sees a little slider fall right over the plate right before the catcher catches it, and that's strike 1. It's 0-1.
Like Teasley's motion with every pitch, it doesn't change whether you're getting a fastball or a changeup.
Yep. And that one's right down to shoot, Roy. And all of a sudden, it's 0-2 to Brady. Brady hit his first homer the other day, man. I loved it. You like to see it when kids work hard, right? And then it comes through and they get rewarded with a home run or something like that. It's just awesome. Harmon over at first, 2 or 3 steps off the base. And Brady's going to take time and regroup here. 0-0 in the bottom half of the 4th inning here in Louisville. It's Altamont versus North Clay. And Brady hits that one over to third. Should be played well. And it is a nice play there by Hunter Kripe, the third baseman for the Indians. And the Cardinals go down again scoreless. And so that one's recorded 6-3, third out of the inning. And we will be right back here in the top half of the 5th. It's North Clay 0, Altamont 0 here in the semifinals of the National Trail Conference Tournament. We'll be back right after these messages.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
There's Roy and I contemplating on how to get this game going in the direction we need it. I think we got a good plan, Roy. Maybe we should just give it out there to the coach.
Trying to figure out what we got. Donnie Zimmerman now.
Okay. Well, you know, his Tyson's pitch count was getting up there, man.
Yeah.
So Donnie Zimmerman on the mound, and then Roy will go over any changes here in just a bit. Got another score update for you all that are listening here at the ball field. If you are, and you want to go listen in your car or listen out there by the bleachers, it's 107.5. Hit me with it, Roy.
W. Don.
And you can listen to the game here at the field. But got a score update after 3. It's St. Anthony 5, South Central 0. So St. Anthony so far looking good in that one, but long game, that's for sure, especially when you're playing over in Kinmundy. Here it's 0-0 in the top of the fifth. We knew it was going to be like this. It's going to be whoever breaks this one early may get it. And new pitcher in is Donnie Zimmerman. Roy, who you got up here?
We got Donnie Zimmerman now pitching, and then we have Colin Ballard moves to second base, and Tyson Jones moves to center field.
Thank you, Roy. This is Noah Teasley. Noah hits that one out into right. A nice catch there by Brady. Brady Ingram grabs that one. I assume that's still Brady. You got Brighton moving to center. No, Brighton's still on the left.
Tyson's at center.
Tyson's in center, I'm sorry. So that's still Brady. Brady makes a nice job to record the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the third baseman, Hunter Kripe, who made a nice play there to end the inning, last inning for the Indians. So Donnie Zimmerman in the house today, coming in short relief. And does a nice job working ahead right now.
Yes.
Cardinals loaded with a lot of young guys still, too, and that's a great sign. Kind of like Altamont. Donnie Z, only a sophomore right now. And Donnie's one of those guys that just constantly trying to put it on the corners, you know. Not going to overpower you all the time, but, boy, he can put it where he wants to most of the time.
He'll be okay by the time he's a senior.
Yes, he will.
He'll be tough.
1 ball, 1 strike here to Hunter Kripe, the third baseman. Breaking ball just misses. It's 2-1. We're in the top of the fifth. Real easy to take you back on the scoring recaps. There has not been any. It's 0-0 still.
Yeah.
3 balls, 1 strike here to Hunter Kripe. Donnie Zimmerman in on relief for Tyson Jones. Tyson got out of 4 innings there without a run scored, so did a nice job. Ball hit to Luke. A nice reaction over here to third. Luke guns it to first. Nice arm. And nice play there over there by Carson Burkett on keeping his concentration. That almost went in the dirt. But a nice play there by Fleener to record the out, and there's 2 outs already. Good for Donnie. Get going early, let his defense play.
That was a nice play by Luke.
It sure was. This is a shortstop, Braden Bauckham, and Bauckham really hit the tar out of the last one. It just so happened to be right at Colin Ballard. Otherwise, there'd be 2 or 3 runs on the board. First time up, Bauckham walked. Second time up, flew out to center, like I'd mentioned. Could be a quick inning here if the Cards can buckle down and get this third out. It's 1-0 to Braden Bauckham from Donnie Zimmerman. And he hits that one down to third, too. Holden comes up in the hole.
Bang.
And Holden doesn't make too many errors over there at short. And a great arm, like we mentioned earlier, and he makes the play. And it's impressive that the Cardinals are making those routine plays right now. It's keeping them in the game. So at the end of the top half of the fifth, it remains scoreless. North Clay 0, Altamont 0. We'll be back with the Cardinals hitting in the bottom half right after these messages.
I think it's time to let go.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
All right, we're back at you here now. And in the bottom of the fifth, it's North Clay 0, Altamont 0 still. Leading off for the Cardinals will be Luke Fleener, Colin Ballard, Ethan Bible. Somebody gets on will be Carson Burkett. The dugout has finally woken up, Roy.
Yes,
I like
finally.
It. I like it.
Here we go. Now we got some life.
There's a 1-0 to Fleener. He swings
Big
it that
cut.
way. Just fouls it straight back. He just missed that one. That's 1-1. Cardinals playing good defense, that's for sure. That's keeping them in the games by making the routine plays and now actually going a step further and making some tough plays. Breaking ball misses inside. It's 2-1. The Cardinal dugout active now.
Yes, a little change of energy all of a sudden,
had
right?
that the first 4 innings, right? It does make a difference. And Luke stepped out before that one was pitched. And it's still 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitching has been what we thought it'd be today. Both teams doing real well. Luke fouls that one off. That's sky high. Teasley's under it. He's in foul territory. He squeezes it for the first out of the inning. Now, I hope that doesn't stop the commotion over there.
Yeah.
Continue to go here, fellas.
You got to keep it rolling. That's right.
Can't be one hitter doing that and then just give up because he made an out. This is the center fielder. This is Colin Ballard. This is Ballard's second time around in the lineup. Sometimes that helps, the second time seeing the pitcher. Colin takes that first one on a nice little pitch, a nice little location, and it's 0-1. Teasley misses low on that one. Needing base runners, brother. You got to get some things going here.
That's right.
It's 1s across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And a nice breaking ball, but that did miss a little bit inside. It didn't break enough at the end. It's 2-1. Ballard's going to step out on that one. First and foremost, get on, right? No matter what. Don't worry about anything else till you get a guy on. And Collins strokes that one out into the left. That's going to be trouble. That's 1 bounce against the fence, and Ballard rounds first.
There he is.
He's going to be in there with a stand-up double for Colin Ballard. And Colin comes through big again, just like last week.
Just like the last time.
Exactly.
Almost the same spot as where he hit it the last.
And he stung that ball. For a second, I thought maybe that had a chance, but it dipped pretty early. And so now the Cards have something going, and now here's Ethan Bible, the DH. Good for Ethan just to put the ball in play here.
Yes.
You know, make the Altamont defend a little bit here. They're a good defensive team, but putting the ball in play, you get a chance. Striking out, you don't. Ethan's going to take that one low and away.
And that's something. It's a little change of energy over there in that dugout.
And that's something.
Colin gets a hit.
It can lift people.
Yep.
There's the 1-0 to Bible. Ethan hits that one right back. They're going to get Colin in a run down there. And let's see if they can execute it. Looks like they're going to. And that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You got to freeze on those ground balls. You freeze, and you don't go unless it's hit to that left side of the glove, right? So up the middle or the left side is when you go. You freeze right back at somebody. Colin got picked on that one, and that's the second out of the inning. That does put Ethan Bible over at first, and Carson Burkett, it's his turn to come through right here, get Ethan all the way around. Carson takes that one right down the middle.
Okay, Carson, time to swing the bat, right?
Got to get after it right here. Carson last time looked at three right in the row there. Good hitter, Carson is.
Yes, he is.
He can be dangerous. And, man, Teasley just misses on that one.
I'm talking just misses.
Almost too close to take there. Big part of the game here. We've said that many times. Cardinals trying to get 1 run in. It's been a struggle for both teams. Here's the 1-1 to Burkett. Carson hits that one over to short to Bockham. He boots it. He may have some time, and, man, makes a nice play. Bockham just comes up and slings it over to first and made a great play. And I got to give Tyler Robbins a lot of credit on the stretch. The kid knows how to stretch over there. He just showed it off. Good for Robbins, but he just showed that stretch off. But a nice job by Bockham after he boots it. And that puts the Cardinals in 3-out territory. So that'll do it for the end of the 5th. We're going to the top of the 6th. Somebody's going to score sooner or later. Right now, it's North Clay 0, Altamont 0. We'll be right back.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
Folks, we're in the top of the 6th inning already. Nobody wants to put any runs up on the board here in the semifinals. It's been a good one. It's been a tight one. Both teams have had some chances. Just couldn't put them across the plate. Altamont's hoping to do it this inning. Tyler Robbins, who made a fantastic stretch there on that last play, is up first. He'll be followed by Mason Robinson and then A.J. Coplin. Well, Roy, what do you think?
Somebody's about to get on top, right?
You got it. That's exactly right. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. And it's 0-2 quickly to Tyler Robbins. I want to give a shout out to our camera people, Ian Ice Bailey, and Aaron Jones today. Thank you, guys. And that one's popped straight up. Luke's going to come after it. I like how he just takes over. Good job, Luke. That ball could have caught by the pitcher, the shortstop, or the third baseman. Of course, I was always taught don't let the pitcher catch it. And so Luke takes control and goes in there and grabs him himself. Good for him. That's F5. We're going to circle the one for the first out, and this is Mason Robinson, the catcher for the Indians. Again, Mason only a freshman. Going to have a great career in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
And nice job by Donnie Z starting ahead. It's important. It's 0-1.
Donnie Z really doing a good job after coming in for Jonesy,
Keeping him right there as of now. We're already in the 6th inning. It's a 0-0 game. And a nice little breaking ball, and it misses. And a nice stop there by Harmon.
I like how Donnie really strides out.
Yeah, he's got good pitching fundamentals.
Good mechanics, yes.
Coach Freck does a pretty good job with our pitching staff. He was a good pitcher back in his day himself. And Coach played at McKendree College. 2-1 here to Mason Robinson, the catcher for the Indians. There's one down already. If you just joined us, you haven't missed a whole lot of scoring. It's 0-0, North Clay and Altamont in the 6th. And Donnie misses low on that one. Use your defense here, Donnie. Put it in there. Let him hit it. You'd much rather do that than give a free pass. Here's the 3-1 to Robinson. And calls that one a strike. It's 3-2. It's full to Mason Robinson. Here's the 3-2 from Donnie. And he hits that one off the end of his bat, just staying alive. Does a nice job of it. And he'll have it again here as that one goes foul. Get you a ground ball double play here, Donnie. This one's tight. We thought it would be. 0-0 here in the 6th. Last score update from South Central we got was 5-0. St. Anthony over South Central after the 3rd. Here's the full count. Ball's hit right back to Donnie. He steps and tosses it.
Bang.
Carson grabs it, and that's the second out of the inning. Donnie Zimmerman continues to do a good job, huh, Roy?
Yes. Nonchalant on that play.
And in this situation, you got to come in and do a good job. So there's 2 down again here in the 6th inning. The Cardinals trying to put another out on the board to come in and hit. A.J. Coplin may have something else in mind. Right fielder for the Indians. There's 2 outs. And here's the first pitch to Coplin. And Copland early on that one, trying to make an adjustment from Tyson, who's throwing pretty hard, to Donnie, who's just kind of spotting things, doing a good job of it, too. Beautiful day. Can't beat this weather for baseball. Donnie misses on that one high and away. He evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And, of course, like I mentioned again, 2 outs here in the inning. Cardinals need to continue to make the routine plays here. Here's the 1-1 from Zimmerman. And Copland swings early again. Donnie taking some things off there compared to Tyson, and it's 1-2. And a big out coming here for the Cards if they can retire 3 in a row right here. It'd be the 2nd inning in a row that they went 1-2-3. Donnie just misses a little low. A really good spot, though, right there, Roy.
Yeah, I'd rather have that, yeah.
Of course, you got the number 9 hitter on deck, Braden Stemke. You want to avoid that top of the lineup right now with anybody on, so it's important to get Copland or Stemke right here. And Donnie misses low on that one. He run the count full now. It's a 3-2 count and 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Donnie doing a good job. He's got to keep focused here, keep concentrating, get consistent. And here's the 3-2 to Copland. And Donnie just misses inside. We had a couple guys running off the field. I thought that was strike 3. And so 2-out walk. And you know what I think about 2-out walks, Roy?
Oh, mercy.
They come back to haunt you, man.
They come back to haunt you.
They scare me to death.
Every time.
So it'll be up to Braden Stemke to keep the inning alive here. And Copland's over at first base wanting to score in the worst way. Donnie going to have to find the plate here. It's 1-0. Somebody's going to break it open here. We're going to see if it's the Cardinals next inning or us this inning, or who knows. She may go extra innings the way this one's going. And there's Donnie coming back. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now, 2 down. Stemke playing center field for the Indians today. And Stemke goes big swinging, like Roy said on that one. And it's quickly 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a nice job by Donnie Z working ahead.
Big pitch coming up.
Big pitch here, big out if the Cardinals can get it. And Stemke does a nice job staying alive if he fouls that one straight back.
Spoils it.
One ball, 2 strikes to the Altamont center fielder, Braden Stemke. A.J. Copland over at first, and Copland is running, and that ball's hit deep. That may get in the gap, and there was a hit and run, so Copland's going to try to score on this one. Griffey gets the ball in. He misses the cutoff, and there's going to be the first run of the game. And we talked about it. Guess what happened, Roy, in that 2-out walk, right?
Exactly.
And Braden Stemke puts the ball in play right at the right spot there in the gap, and we missed the cutoff, man. We talked about making little itty-bitty plays, and that one hurt because next thing you know, Stemke then advances to second. So Copland will score on the play to make it the first run of the game. And now Stemke will get an RBI single. And again, we talked about top of the lineup now, Jared Hammer with runners in scoring position. Runner with Stemke at second.
Exactly what you wanted to avoid was go back to the top of the lineup, and here we are.
Yeah, had 2 chances to get that final out by Copland and Stemke, the 2-out walk, and then Stemke with a 2-strike hit. And you got to hand it to them. They're they've been there all day long, Roy. When you play with fire all day long, you're going to get burnt sooner or later.
That's right, yeah.
We're going to have to make some adjustments, start hitting the ball here. We got to get this final out right here, and this isn't easy against Jared Hammer. And Hammer goes ahead 2-0 right now. Two balls, no strikes to the top of the lineup with Jared Hammer. Hammer playing second today. And Hammer takes that one inside, and Donnie's 3-0 right now. Hope he's not shook up here. Going to have to get settled. There's a 3-0, and Donnie spots that one for a strike. It's 3-1. Well, we got to stop the bleeding right here, Roy. Got to get this out, don't you? You got to.
Absolutely.
You got Caden Earhart coming up next. You don't want anybody on with him coming up. And then you get followed by Teasley. So, like, it's a big out right here. And another swing and a miss, and a nice job by Donnie getting 2 across the plate there. Runs the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It was good to see Donnie just keeping with his rhythm.
Here's the 3-2 to Jared Hammer. And that ball is going to be hit into the Altamont dugout. We'll try it again here. I think I can hear Bill working on a score for us, Roy.
Is he? Well, we only asked an hour ago, right?
That's right. That's fast, though. That's fast for the booth.
That is fast, yeah.
3 balls, 2 strikes here to Hammer. And that's going to be a base hit right up the middle.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's going to test Tyson's arm. Here's the throw home, and it's way off, and it gets by Harmon. That's going to allow him to advance, and then really could have advanced 2 bases. Could have advanced 2 bases. Didn't realize where the throw was. He was sliding into second. The throw got off of center, or excuse me, off of the plate by about 6 feet, and Harmon missed it. And it's a 2-0 game, Roy. 2-out rally for the Indians. And that'll be a single by Jared Hammer, and then an error on Tyson Jones, and Hammer will advance to second. And I tell you, we're lucky for he only got second base. 2-out walk, man.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have we said that?
All the time.
All the ball games we've done. Anytime you smell a 2-out walk, it's like, uh-oh.
Most of the time, it's trouble.
Yep.
Now, there are times they get out of it, but most of the time it's trouble. Now we got trouble again with Caden Earhart up. Caden pops that one sky high. Holden needs to get there. And he does grab it. A nice play there by Holden Clifton. But not before the Altamont Indians put 2 finally across the board. And we've got our first score of the game. It's Altamont 2, North Clay 0. We're going into the bottom half of the 6th inning right after these messages.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meager Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meager's offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meager's also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meager's is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meager Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
All right, we're back at you. Altamont puts 2 across the plate there in the top half of the 6th. And so the Cardinals are going to have to manufacture some things going on here, and they can do that. Done it all year, and so a couple late inning wins for the Cardinals. They're going to have to do it again. We just got another score update from Matt Robinson over in over in Kinmundy. It's St. Anthony just rolling right now. It's St. Anthony 11, South Central 0 after 3. So that's only in the 4th. And unless something drastic changes over there, it looks like St. Anthony will move on to the championship game. Here it's still it's still a close one. It's 2-0 as Altamont puts up 2 right there in the top of the 6th. It's Logan Fleener at the plate right now. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Logan, and Noah Teasley still on the mound. He's done a nice job, Roy. Oh, this is Donnie Zimmerman. Okay. Is that Donnie?
Yes.
Okay, Donnie was hitting for Logan.
He went in for Logan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So Donnie Z trying to get on base here. Sorry about that. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Donnie. Donnie takes that one a nice eye. Low and away, a nice spot there by Teasley, but Donnie doesn't go fishing. It's 2-2.
Get on base.
Anyway, how?
That's right.
Here's a 2-2 to Zimmerman. And he hits that one. That's going to fall, but it's going to be foul. Good job by Donnie putting the ball in play right there, though. That score at South Central pretty surprising. 11-0 in the fourth.
Mercy, yeah.
Of course, South Central beat St. Anthony earlier in the year. And over here, North Clay beat Altamont earlier in the year. So this game's still in touch, though. 2-0 is probably not enough for the Indians. Donnie Zimmerman working to get on base here. It's a full count to him. And Donnie pops that one up. Earhart should be easily under that one. And he is for the first out of the sixth. Here's your replay on that. So that is F7, circle to 1, and we're back at the top half of the order. Top half needs to do something here, Roy.
Yep. Got to.
Got some good hitting at that top half, so just got to execute here. One down here in the bottom of the sixth. Tyson hacks at that one, fouls it off early. It's 0-1. I don't feel like we've looked at many pitches today.
No.
Teasley's pitch count really isn't that high at this point for being in the bottom of the sixth inning.
I've got him at 74.
74. That's pretty good efficiency. Tyson takes one outside. It's 1-1. It's been a good one, though. Good game, man.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for more. And that one's fouled off. I'd much rather have this 2-0 game here than the 11-0 game over at Kinmundy right now.
Mercy, Bill. Mercy, Magic Bill.
Magic. The Magic Man. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Tyson Jones, center fielder. And Teasley steps off. We'll try it again here in a sec. Teasley misses way outside on that one. Tyson easily takes that one. It's 2-2. Now be ready for the breaking ball coming back inside on now. And there it is. Just misses low in the dirt.
You called it.
We need Tyson to get on base, man.
Yes. We could definitely use his speed around the bases here.
2-0 lead is really not too secure because you get one guy on, another guy can just pop it out and you're tied up. But it starts with getting that guy on.
Mm-hmm.
3 balls, 2 strikes to Tyson Jones. Nice job by Jonesy. He takes that one low, and Noah wanted that one. It was close.
Did.
It was close. I'll give him that.
He wanted that one.
But Jonesy's going to go on a walk, and we'll see what Coach does here with Tyson over at first. Tyson can fly, but we'll see what we're going to do here in this situation. This is Harmon Clifton, the catcher for the Cards. And Teasley misses outside. And Cardinal dugout doing some talking now. One ball, no strikes to Clifton. Harmon hits that one over to the right side. Bockham makes a nice play in the hole. Comes up firing, doesn't get it in time,
yeah,
though.
He's there.
Bockham can play the shortstop position, though. I'll give him that.
I'll tell you what, he was deep in the hole, man.
That was a tough play, and Harmon, for a catcher, can fly. So that's going to be a single for Harmon. That moves Tyson Jones over to second, and now we've got some runners, Roy. We can do a little things
that's
here.
Right.
We can do some stuff. We're going to have a little meeting here real quick. Coach Witt's coming out, going to talk to Noah. And we'll see if he's going to get pulled or if he's going to stay with him. His pitch count's starting to get up, but really not too big of an issue.
No, I've got him at 81.
So it'll be interesting to see. But the Cardinals getting a little life here, and, man, we needed that. We need some life.
Mm-hmm.
Put yourself in a position and then execute. Again, the loser of this game will play the loser of the South Central St. Anthony game, and that'll be at 4 o'clock on Friday up in Effingham. The winner will be playing at 7 o'clock under the lights for the championship up at Effingham. So a lot of good baseball up in Effingham on Friday. This is the right time to be playing, too. The fall, get a little cold on Friday night.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
That's how it used to be. It's supposed to drop a little bit Friday night, too, from what I hear, Roy.
I heard that, too.
All right, here's Holden with an opportunity to get some stuff going. He takes the first pitch as the ball high, and Teasley misses on that one. It's 1-0.
Tell you what, last time up, Holden really put it to that ball.
Yes, and we saw Holden just sting the ball all over the place last year. He's capable of doing it at any point. Holden fouls that one off. Hopefully that gets foul, and it does, I assume. The umpire never gave a call on that. Of course, when we're over here on the third baseline, it's tough to see.
Yeah, it's very tough to see.
And then that sun right now.
Just right in your face.
The guillotine's going to give us a replay here, or maybe not. Nope, back live. Okay, it's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down here. Cardinals trying to do something here in the bottom of the 6th. Altamont put 2 up in the top. We'll see what we can come back with. Hopefully some. There's a 1-1 to Holden, and it's going to quickly be, he called that a strike or a ball?
I think he called it a ball. Oh, he did call it a strike.
Well, it's quickly going to be 1-2 then. I need to watch the monitor. I can't see anything over there right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the shortstop, Holden Clifton. Runners at first and second for the Cards. There's a breaking ball. That could be 2. There's Baucom boots it.
He does.
And a big out.
Oh,
Baucom throws it into the dugout over here.
Gracious. Wow.
So Baucom boots it, and then they had the runner at third leaning a little bit. He throws it over to third.
Mercy.
And gets away, and the third baseman couldn't get it. Goes in the dugout, and look what we got. Roy Harmon is scoring as well. And a big play here.
How big was that?
Big play right here. That evens up the game at 2-2, and that's what putting runners on base will do for a team. Now we're going to talk it over here with the umpires to see if Harmon's going to get home or not. This will be interesting. It'll either stay tied or it'll go back to 2-1. What do you think, Roy?
Well, if it went in a dugout.
So we're going to move. Are we moving somebody back? He would be at third base, I believe. I don't think he'd be moving back to second base. Coach Freck's going to talk it over here. I'm not sure where they're going to. I thought he'd be over at third. But that run is going to stay there, Roy. So they're going to say the run counts.
Goodness gracious.
I assume. Now, Coach Witt from Altamont's trying to get an explanation here. And so, man, the tables have turned here in the 6th. It just goes down to 1 play at times.
Wow. That was unbelievable.
Baucom, who is a really solid shortstop for the Indians, and just made a tough one there. He's made some fantastic plays trying to force the issue like he does, and he does a good job of it.
You talk about a big turn of events, man.
This one just got away from him, so I feel bad for him. But at the same time, the Cardinals got their 2 runs back, and we're in the even game again. And here's Brady Ingram. Putting the ball in play, though, Roy. See what happens.
That's right.
Brady's going to take that first pitch from Noah Teasley as a strike. So big-time change of events here on that play. That's going to be considered an E6. Holden will be at second base, and here's Brady. Brady get a little base hit here and get Holden in. Brady's going to take that one outside. If you just joined us, it was scoreless until this inning. Altamont got 2 in the top half, and now North Clay has manufactured 2. It hadn't come easy for either team. Now we're sitting with a 2-2 game in the bottom of the 6th. And that one's popped out. Is that going to get out of play? Yes, it is. Beanfield material. And Brady will have another chance right here with a 1-2 count. Wow.
Yeah. Off of 1 error.
Yeah. Well, he booted it at first, and then he realized he didn't have the time to go to first with it, but Tyson was way off over here at third. He just rushed it a little bit.
That's right.
And it ended up going in the dugout, and that's where we're at right now. 2 runs scored. Brady's going to take that one inside, and now you got to start to worry about Noah Teasley's pitch count now. I mean, he's probably up into the 90s or close to the 80s. We talked about 80-something last time.
89 is what I have.
So now all of a sudden Noah may be running out of just a little gas. You never know. Good pitcher, though. He's done a great job today and all year. They're going to try to pick off Holden, and that ball gets back into center field. Here comes the throw to third. Holden better get down. He makes it, and, man, that got tight. If the throw hadn't been a little high, if the throw hadn't been a little high, I think they could have got Holden, but the third baseman Kripe had to jump, and that allowed Holden to come down. I think he may have landed on Holden. Shoulder's hurting, so coach is out there with him. Hopefully Holden's going to be okay. Here's the replay, but man, yeah, you can see he spiked him, I think. Yeah, he came down on him. Nothing intentional there.
Unintentional, obviously,
and
yes.
He got him, I think, on the arm. And Holden's a tough kid, though. You're not going to let him go.
No. You're going to have to drag him off the field right now.
I'm going to say something really quickly, too. Hunter Kripe did a great job of catching that ball. It was a good throw in from the center fielder, but Kripe had to get up on that one and catch it before he got to come down with the tag.
That's right.
Sometimes you lose that. But Altamont struggling here in the sixth, making the routine plays. That's a normal pickoff, and it goes into center field. The Cardinals are going to take advantage of it here. Holden's okay. We talked to her. Holden not going to be left out there. And Brady's still up, Roy, after all that.
After all of that.
One down, trying to get Holden in here. Brady pops it up. Get out of play. I'm not sure where that one's going to be. It's going to be out of play over here by the VIP booth.
Oh, hit behind us.
So, Roy, what we need is a sac fly here, brother. Let's get a ball up where you can drive the ball here, Brady, and put it in the outfield. Here's a 2-2 to Brady Ingram. Brady checks swings. Are they going to check him on that? They're going to say no, he did not.
Close one there.
And she'll be full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
What a turn of events.
You never know, man.
I'm still trying to catch my breath from it, man.
And Brady, again, we talked about Noah just kind of struggling here to get things finished here in the sixth. He walked Brady Ingram. And now the Cards are first and third with 1 down. Good spot for Luke.
Yes. Get on top of this ball here,
Let's
Luke.
see if the senior can come through. Just put one in the outfield, Luke. And Luke hits that one over to third. They may have a play at the plate. Here comes Kripe home, and they got Holden on the play. And so Coach Freck sending on contact, which is the right move. You got to make a play in order to get that out, and Kripe over here at third does. The good thing about that, you force them to make a play, and you still got a runner in scoring position. So Fleener, advances to first, but on the fielder's choice, and that'll be the second out of the inning when Holden Clifton got out at home. So now we've got Ballard up. We've got Brady Ingram at second and Luke Fleener over at first. And you know what, Roy? I think Colin may be the guy for this spot.
It may very well be.
He's been coming up big the last 2 or 3 games, and you need a guy that's hot up there right now, and Colin is. 2 down here. Guy's going to be going on contact. And swung and missed at that one.
And I tell you, both his hits the last couple of games, they haven't been little lollipop hits either.
No,
I mean, he smoked those balls.
He's been stinging it.
Yes.
He's a gamer. Well, 2-2 now in the bottom of the sixth. North Clay trying to put another one up on the board. Had Holden Clifton at third, but Kripe does a nice job throwing him out at home to keep the score tied. And Noah Teasley throws that one way high. Kind of a waste pitch there to see if maybe Colin would climb the ladder. He doesn't. It's 1-2. Colin pops that one up. Should be caught by the second baseman, and it is. And the Cardinals are retired. Had the opportunities there, but couldn't get that last run home. But we will take it as we got 2 on a couple misplays there by Altamont. And the score now going into the 7th is Altamont 2, North Clay 2. We'll be right back with the 7th right after these messages.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard-to-find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all of the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
All right. Top of the 7th, 2-2 game. Things got real interesting by both teams there in the 6th, as a 2-out walk leads to 2 runs for the Indians in the top of the 6th. And then the Indians, the Cardinals put a couple of guys on and then made a crucial error and allowed us to get 2 runs. And, man, we're right back where we started, Roy, at 0-0.
Yeah.
I'll take it, though.
Yeah, exactly where we started.
Moaned and groaned all those innings about us not getting runs, and somehow or another we got them. It's very similar a little bit, and kind of like the game up at Altamont where we were really helped out sometimes by the defense. And that's where we stand, 2-2 right now in the 7th. You can't get a better semifinal game than this. For the Indians, leading off will be, Noah Teasley. Noah pops that one foul. He's going to be followed by Hunter Kripe. Hunter Kripe made a nice play there in the 6th there to get Holden Clifton out at third, also by a nice catch there on the potential out over at third on the tag. And then Kripe will be followed by Braden Bockham, the shortstop. Donnie Z needs to throw the ball over the plate. He can do that. Be consistent, work ahead, and he should be in pretty good shape. They are in the meat of the order here with Teasley, Kripe, and Bockham. And then Tyler Robbins as somebody gets on. Looks like a little bullpen action down here, Roy, on the other side of the VIP booth.
Yeah.
If we can get a number, I don't know.
You should be able to.
Looks like Tyler Robbins is warming up for the Indians. Of course, Robbins right now is playing first base. And Teasley pops that one out into right. Brady Ingram sets under it and squeezes it for the first out of the inning. So, again, Robbins may come in at the end of this one. We'll see how Coach Witt wants to handle that. Noah Teasley's done a great job, but his pitch count is getting up there at this point and probably a little bit tired. Hunter Kripe, the third baseman here for the Indians, up. Donnie Z continues to do a nice job here trying to keep them where they are. And Donnie tries to throw that one high and up, and he does, but it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0 to Kripe. And a nice pitch by Donnie Z right on the corner, and Hunter Kripe wanted that one, Roy.
That he did. Big swing there.
Sun's starting to go down a little bit here. Still good to go, but sunglasses have come off.
Yes. I can see a little better now.
Yeah.
That was tough to see when that sun was up earlier.
Right now we're about an hour and 42 minutes into the game, and Donnie misses high on that one. It's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike to Hunter Kripe, the third baseman for the Indians. He's going to take that one high and away, and let's not put him on here. Let's make him hit the ball.
There you go.
Good
Take
for Donnie.
your time.
Smart,
yes.
man. Go take a little break here. Donnie's done a nice job coming in. Here's a 3-1 from Zimmerman to Kripe. And that ball is going to go foul as Carson Burkett made an attempt, but it is foul, and that'll make it full, 3-2. Nice job there by Donnie. Much rather let them hit the ball than walk somebody, you know?
Yeah.
They don't have to do anything when you walk.
That's right.
I mean, it's making it easy. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Kripe. Nice pitch by Donnie Z, low and away, and rings up Kripe on that one, and that's a big first out, Roy. Second out, excuse me. Second out. And it'd be great if you could get a 1-2-3 here in the 7th.
Yes. Luke with some words of encouragement there for Donnie, which is good. Good to see the senior do that.
Problem right now is you got Braden Bockham up, and he can sting the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big old hack. A nice swing by Bockham. It's 0-1. I think he hit one of the light towers when we saw them, Roy, at the sectional final last spring.
Yeah.
Big home run by Bauckham back then. Donnie going to miss on that one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a 1-1 to Bauckham. Misses outside and away. Went 2-1. Well, it's been a good one, man. We thought it would be coming in. We were excited to bring the game to you today. Bauckham pops that one up out in the outfield. Brighton should be under it. Brighton Griffey is, and he squeezes it, and that's what we need, Roy. 1, 2, 3 in the 7th. Now let's get a couple guys on and see what we can do in the bottom half of that inning. So at the end of the top half of the 7th, it remains Altamont 2, North Clay 2. We'll be coming back right in the bottom half right after this.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We're now going to Chicago, where it looks like football weather this Sunday morning.
This just happened with Cleveland. Mayfield fires! This is NFL Game Day highlights. Let's get it going. Touchdown, Amari Cooper!
Because I talked to him. He called up.
And he got to go!
There we go.
We got you covered from morning to night. NFL Game Day, Sunday at 9, only on NFL Network.
All right, we're all the way now into the bottom half of the 7th inning. It's Altamont 2, North Clay 2. It's been a good one, man. Back and forth there. It took forever for anybody to score. Then as soon as Altamont put 2 up, North Clay comes back with 2, and it's just been a battle. So for North Clay, though, it will be Ethan Bible, Carson Burkett, and then Logan Fleener or Donnie Zimmerman, I believe. And then back at the top, it'd be nice if we can get the hit here in the lower half so we can get that top order coming back. We got a couple changes up for Altamont, right, Roy?
Yes, looks like we have Teasley went to first, and then Robbins is now pitching for the Indians.
Okay. Tyler Robbins, who was playing first, just switches with Teasley, and he's on the mound now. All right, it'll be E to the B. Ethan Bible up DHing today for Brighton Griffey. Brighton made a nice little catch there to end that inning, and Ethan takes that first pitch low and away. It just has to start with some base runners.
That's right. Get on base. Get on base.
Robbins to Bible. He throws that one right by him. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Ethan pops that one out in the center. Gave that one a little bit of a ride. It's a struggle, and it gets by him. Ethan's going to easily have 2, and a nice job by Bible.
Double. Look at Ethan Bible with a double.
And EB.
E to the B.
E to the B, the DH, gets a double, and that was just misplayed out there in center. And I think that's still out there. Let's see. I believe that's Stemke, and Stemke's played a great center field all day long. And struggled on reading that one out.
Yes.
You could also see that it's maybe tougher to see the ball with the sun going down a little bit here.
Yeah, that was just a read because you saw him just barely just come in before realizing, it was going to go over him.
Now, is this Dawkins? Is that who we got up here?
This is Dawkins.
It'll be Leighton
here.
Dawkins hitting for Donnie Zimmerman.
No, he would be hitting for Carson Burkett, right?
You're right, Roy. Thank you. Yeah, he's going to be hitting for Carson. And that's going to be a double for Ethan. Misread, but didn't put a glove on it, so that's a 2-bagger. All right, Leighton, let's get him over. Going to be putting down a bunt right here. He should be. And they're going to be running, and Ethan makes it over to third, and he's there. That was an interesting play by Altamont because they had him charging, and Bauckham was going to be in a bad position over here at third to actually run over and catch at the same time. Ethan gets over to third, and now we are where we want to be. Guy on third, less than 1 out. So Dawkins could potentially end the game here with the ball right through the infield. The infield is in, and we'll see what Leighton can do. And they're going to throw that one for a ball. And Layton's got a little smaller strike zone, too. So it's going to be a little tough here on Robbins.
A little gamesmanship from Coach Freck here.
Yeah, of course, Layton can hit, too.
That's
you
right.
never know what's going to happen here. He's a good hitter. And that one broke over the plate. Boy, I thought that was a strike. But either way, we'll take it. 2 balls and 1 strike. Come on, Layton, get this game over. Layton, good hitter up there. Has come a long way. Just put one through the infield here if you can. Here's a 2-1 to Dawkins. He misses up high. Dawkins going to take it take a walk if he can. We'll get any way to get on base, and then it'll be followed by Donnie Zimmerman. Is that right, Roy? I believe Donnie's on deck.
That's correct. That is
okay.
correct. Yeah.
Good spot for Layton right here, man. Layton pops it up. Is it going to get it through the infield? I don't know if he got it. No. The second baseman for Altamont makes a nice little play by running back there, Jared Hammer, and saving that run because that was going to do it right there.
That's right. Mercy.
So Layton Dawkins going to fly out to second on that one. Now that's going to put Donnie Zimmerman up. Same exact position here. Another situation, you got a guy on third here, so watch for the pass ball wild pitch. This is a tough spot for Robbins just to see what he can do here. Tyler Robbins on the mound for the Indians. It's 2-2 here. North Clay threatening right now. Guy on third. The ball's hit down to third, and they're going to run, and they're going to get EB at home. And that calms things down on that one. I really don't think Coach probably sent him.
I don't understand that at all.
I'm pretty sure that one wasn't on contact, and Ethan just took off and got out at home there. And that is that's a game changer there too, Roy.
That was.
So that's the second out of the inning, and you know what? That we needed to hit the ball out of the infield first and foremost, and we had 2 chances to do that and weren't able to get it done. So a couple of mistakes there on a lot of people's guys. Here's Tyson Jones. Boy, it'd be nice if Tyson just crack one out of here and end this thing for us, because right now there could be a little bit of a momentum swing. North Clay was set to win the sucker right there, but nobody could get him across there. You got to hand it to Kripe again. He's made 2 of those plays to get that runner out at home. Probably surprised on that last one that there was anybody running.
I could not believe that. I mean, Coach Freck couldn't have sent him.
Yeah, it's how it goes.
Yeah.
Here's a 2-0 to Jonesy. And he hits that one down line. It's going to be foul. Just misses. Did they call a foul, Roy?
I'm not sure here.
They're going to continue to let him run. And see, we saw this earlier. There was no foul called on the play.
Got to make a call, right?
You got to communicate to each team what's going on. So no hands went up, nothing. I don't mind, Coach. I send them all the way until
that's right.
We can send them back. And that's what's happened. Obviously, it was a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike here to Tyson now. If Robbins can get out of this, it's a big swing for the Indians. Man, that is a loud truck going by right now, big dog.
Is it Bill's motorcycle?
I think it's Bill on his Harley.
Okay.
Magic Man. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here. Man, this game's been wild, Roy. It's been a crazy one.
It has been.
Here's a 2-2 runner going. Tyson's going to take it, and we got a stolen base on that one. And so we're right back into scoring position. Donnie Zimmerman at second base.
That was a nice read by Donnie there.
Tyson's a good hitter. I mean, he'd be the guy we want up right now. And he swings and misses on that one, but they do miss it. Robinson comes up throwing, and, man, retires the side right there. Cardinals had many, many opportunities to put the game away and just couldn't do it. Can't do that very often to win.
No.
So we'll see if that comes back to haunt us, but the Indians really, really dodge a bullet in the bottom half of the 7th to take this thing to extra innings. So at the end of 7, at the end of regulation, going into extra innings in the 8th, it's Altamont 2, North Clay 2. We'll be right back.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS.
All right, we are now in the top of the 8th, folks. It's a 2-2 game here. Both teams have had opportunities to put this one away, and neither team has chosen to do that, and that's where we're at. That'll push you into extra innings. And, man, this has been a good one, but both teams probably kicking themselves in the foot here, Roy, about not potentially being up right now. Better lean over so I can get in this camera.
Oh, man, there we go. I can actually see the camera now.
That's right.
It was so bright I couldn't see earlier.
Well, what do you think, Big Dog? This one's been really interesting, I guess, would be the word.
It's been a wild one.
Yeah. Altamont, like I said, had many chances to put some people away for runs early on, stranded a lot of runners, and North Clay just couldn't put anybody on until the last 2 innings, and then we've had many chances there in the bottom of the 7th just to put one across the board. Couldn't get it in the outfield, and then we just made the last out like we did. And, of course, Ethan got thrown out at home there on that play. I got to give it to Kripe one more time. He's made 2 plays to get our base runners out at home. And that's where we stand, top of the 8th. Donnie Zimmerman pitching still for the Cardinals. And Tyler Robbins at home. And I bet Tyler's like, man, how did I get out of that?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Did a good job no matter what. He did get out of it. And he's going to take 2 pitches there. One's the strike and one's a ball. And that's where we stand. 1 ball, 1 strike to Robbins. Here's a 1-1 from Zimmerman, and takes something off of that one as Robbins is way early on it. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Tyler Robbins, and he hits that one over to Holden. Holden comes up throwing, an easy play for him as he makes it. Holden doesn't miss too many of them over there, Roy. Pretty smooth for a sophomore and making a nice plays at shortstop. And that one will be recorded 6-3. And that's the first out of the inning, and this will bring up the catcher, the freshman, Mason Robinson. Today, Mason's been 0 for 3. Put the ball in play every single time, though. And here's the first pitch to Mason as he takes that one up high. It's 1-0. Not that this is going to happen, but there's no lights here in Louisville right now, and so potentially if we just can kind of keep playing the way we are, where nobody wants to win the game.
Yeah.
Then the lighting could become an issue, and then that would, I would assume, be played tomorrow. The rest of the game.
I'm not sure what they'll do.
Well, they'll have to have a winner and a loser. Hopefully, when we get up, we don't have to worry about those things. But boy, it's been a struggle today. Donnie's 3-0 here on Mason Robinson. A nice job by Robinson taking some pitches to try to see what he can get on with. That's a strike. It's 3-1. We are about an hour and 57 minutes into the game right now. And a nice pitch there by Donnie Z as Robinson misses on the corner on that one. It's strike 2. It's full count, 3-2. 1 down here in the top of the 8th inning. 2-2 game, Altamont versus North Clay in the semis of the National Trail Conference Tournament. And Robinson puts that one over first base, and is it going to be fair? It is fair.
It is a fair ball.
He's going to stay at first. That's a good idea, as base runners are precious right now. And the freshman put the ball in play every time. This time he gives himself a hit. A nice job there by Mason Robinson. There hasn't been too many innings where they haven't had runners on.
Looks like he's got a runner for him.
Yeah, that'll be a courtesy runner there. Mason's catching today.
Nathan Shepard.
Shepard over at first base. This will be the right fielder, A.J. Copland. If you just joined us, scoreless game to the top of the 6th. Altamont gets a 2-out rally with 2 runs in the top of the 6th, and then North Clay kind of manufactures some runs there in the bottom half with 2 runs on a couple of Altamont errors. And then in the bottom of the 7th, had the opportunity to win it with a guy on third, nobody out. Just couldn't quite get it done, and that's where we're at now in extra innings. Copland takes the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. And swings at that one in the dirt. Donnie had him fooled just a little bit on that, enough to get it by him. It's 0-2. A lot of people on the edge of their seat, they really don't know how this one's going to play out.
Yeah.
And I'm one of them right now.
That's right.
It's been an interesting one. Here's the 0-2 to Copland, and he swings at that one and misses, and that's a big out right there. That's the second out of the inning, and now we are still at the bottom half of the order, Roy. And that's what killed us last couple innings ago. Stemke did a nice job of getting a base hit, and he's scoring Copland. And now Stemke comes up right now.
He can hit.
To see if, yes, he can, to see if he can get another one. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Man, you go 2 for 3 out of your 9 spot, you got something going there.
That's right.
That's great. Of course, Stemke will be followed by the top of the order, Jared Hammer, and then Caden Earhart. Stemke fouls that one off. A nice job by Donnie throwing some strikes here. This isn't easy coming in as a sophomore, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And he's starting to settle down a little bit.
Good experience for him, too, you know.
Absolutely. A little perseverance here. Here's a 1-1 to Stemke, and he gets drilled in the head. The curveball never broke. It just stayed spinning up there, and it hit Stemke in the head. And Braden looks like he's going to be okay. But just like a 2-out walk, right, Roy?
Yeah.
It's a 2-out hit by a pitch. And either way, it puts a Stemke at first and allows the top half of the order to come right back up now. So we got runners at second. That's Nathan Shepard at second. Then Braden Stemke over at first base. Top of the order with Jared Hammer up. It's going to have to be real careful here with Hammer. You do have a force out with runners at first and second. It'd be nice to keep that force out if we can and block the ball there at home by Harmon. Does a nice job doing it. Hammer is going to take that one inside. It's 1-0. We've reached the 2-hour mark, Roy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in extra innings. There's a 1-0, and man, just misses on that one.
Boy, that looked good to me.
Think that was up, Roy? Or
that looked good to me.
Maybe that was that makeup call we talked about earlier on.
Oh, yes.
See where it's coming back? 2 balls, no strikes to Jared Hammer, the second baseman for the Indians. He's followed by Caden Earhart. And there's a strike. Nice job by Donnie. It's 2-1. Two down here in the top of the 8th. Runners in scoring position. And that ball is fouled off, and Hammer took a hack at that one. Just misses and evens up the count here, 2-2. 2 across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Score of the game is 2-2. Donnie Zimmerman looking to get this last out in the top of the 8th with runners on first and second base.
A lot of 2s on that board out there.
Yes, sir. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Hammer from Zimmerman. Misses up high, or did it hit him, Roy?
It must have hit him.
It must have hit him. I should be looking at the monitor. I'm watching the game live, not looking at the monitor. We got a replay on that. Here we go. And Donnie doesn't get on top of it, just lets it spin, and Hammer's not in any hurry to get out of the way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be either. That's a smart play. And now, familiar place, we've been many times this game, is the bases loaded, 2 outs. You got a good hitter coming up in Caden Earhart.
Yeah. And, you know, he's due.
He is due. Donnie's hit 2 people this inning.
Both with that changeup.
Yep, back-to-back, actually. Or I think it may be a changeup, breaking ball, one or the other. It's not breaking either way. Got to stay on top of it. Good hitter up for the Indians, Caden Earhart, ready to do some damage if he can. Donnie trying to keep it in tight here. The first pitch to Caden is just missed. Man, that looked right there on that one.
Mercy.
Either way, it's ball 1. It's 1-0. Good for Donnie regrouping a little bit after that one.
The glove didn't even move.
Nope.
Don't really understand that one.
And Donnie misses on that one. The problem about missing here is you got the bases loaded. And that's the problem with getting the bases loaded is you have to come right at the hitter.
That's right.
And the hitter knows that.
Absolutely. And look who you have hitting.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the 2-0 to Earhart. And Man, I don't know if that was a strike. If he called that a strike or a ball.
He called it a strike.
Okay, he just kind of flopped his hand out there.
Yeah, it was just.
I didn't know where we were, but it's 2-1 now. Big part of the game right here. Here's the 2-1 to Earhart. Let's see what he does with it. And Donnie misses way inside. It's 3-1. And not a good position right now. Let's see if Donnie can work out of it, but a 3-1 count with the bases juiced. If I'm Caden Earhart, I'm just letting it rip if it's close. If not, I'm heading to first and getting an RBI on a walk. Donnie needs to keep the ball low here, let his defense work. Here's the 3-1. He does. A nice little pitch there by Donnie right there. And now the Cardinals got to know that everybody's going to be running on the play, and don't try to get the force out if you don't have a real good chance at it.
Yeah.
Send it over to first on this one. Maybe Luke can grab it and step on third, but we'll see what happens. Here's the full count. Runners going. And that ball's hit in the center. There's a base hit. There's 1 run in. There's 2 runs in. And a nice job there by Earhart, first and third. And the score is 4-2. So Caden Earhart comes through in a big way with a line drive base hit. Hammer moves all the way to third base on the hit. And Nathan Shepard will score on the play. And then Stemke, who's been getting on base all day long, Roy, will score as well. And we're going to have a pitching change, and we will be right back with that. Currently it sets Altamont 4, North Clay 2 in extra innings in the top of the 8th. We'll be right back with pitching change right after this.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel.
All right, we're back at you here, and I got a pitching change, Roy. Looks like Carson Burkett on the mound.
Yeah, Carson Burkett is now on the mound. Donnie Zimmerman goes to third, Luke Fleener to short, and Holden Clifton to first.
Okay. Altamont still with runners at first and third here, trying to add to that lead. It's 4-2. Altamont with 2 runs here in the top of the 8th in extra innings, and that ball's hit over to second, and unfortunately not going to get it. I think that's Ballard that moved to second. First ball hit to him at second, and he boots it. And there's another run for the Cardinals. And, man, when things go bad, they go in that direction.
Yeah.
And so Noah Teasley is going to get on first base on an E4. That's going to score Jared Hammer. And it's a 5-2 game. And now we got up Hunter Kripe. That one's popped up. Somebody squeezed that one. Colin's coming in to grab it. And that's going to do it. That's going to do it, but not before the Indians put up 3 on the board with a 2-out rally. All started with a 2-out hit by a pitch. And the earlier rally started out with a 2-out walk. And so the Indians doing a lot of damage today with 2 outs. But either way, we're going into the bottom half of the 8th inning, and it's Altamont 5, North Clay 2. We'll be back with the bottom half right after these messages.
Freeform's 31 Nights of Halloween are going to be killer.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Is this a trick question?
All your faves.
It's a tradition.
And brand new screams.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
31 Nights of Halloween.
We came, we saw, we kicked it.
All October, only on Freeform.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tails is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all. All custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tails.net.
Cardinals got a little work to do here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. It's 5-2, Altamont over North Clay here. Leading off for the Cardinals will be Colin. You got Colin? I'm all messed up on my book. Is this Harmon?
This is Harmon Clifton.
Harmon Clifton, yes, okay. It'll be Harmon Clifton. And the first pitch to Harmon is a ball. It's 1-0. Cards got to get some base runners on to get some things going. And Harmon pops that one up.
Straight up.
Maybe trouble. Bockham comes over. And good little player. He's going to squeeze it as he makes it look easy, and that's the first out of the inning. And F6, and the Cards are down to their last 2 outs right now. I'd like to see some people looking at some pitches real early here. Let's make Robbins work a little bit. And brother Holden's a good little player. He can start things off for the Cards. A nice breaking ball, just misses inside. That thing broke really late.
Yeah.
Too late. It ended up being a ball, but it was a nice pitch. Here's a 1-0 to Clifton. Holden pops that one up. And that one squeezed over there. Who ended up getting it? Roy's second baseman?
Second baseman.
Second baseman is Hammer. And quickly swung at the first pitch again there.
Yeah.
Quickly, we are down to our last out. It's going to take Brady to get things going again. And all that needs to be right now is just getting on bases. You can't get 3 runs in 1 at-bat here, Brady, so let's put it in the outfield and get on base.
That's right. Just get on base.
And Brady does. He gets hit by the
There we
pitch.
go. Yeah.
Any way you can. We saw getting hit by a pitch last inning, end up getting 3 runs after that. So you never know.
Now Luke needs to come up big here and get himself a hit. Get on base somehow.
Yeah, this can be done. You got Fleener, Ballard, and then Ethan Bible.
That's right.
Ethan got a double last time, and of course Fleener is due, and so is Colin. They've been hitting the ball decent this year, and right now Luke is 0 for 3, and Colin is 1 for 2, I believe. But excuse me, 1 for 3. First pitch to Fleener is a ball. It's 1-0.
This is still a ball game, so they just need to keep in there, keep grinding.
Exactly. 2 down here. Luke's going to take that one. That misses low. It's 2-0. That's what I like. Let's have a couple pitches, make him work a little bit here. 2 balls, no strikes to Luke Fleener. Cards down to their last out. Need a little rally. Need a little 2-out rally. Altamont's done 2-out rallies all game. Let's mix in a little bit of our own right here. It's 3-0. Ingram over at first, got hit by a pitch. Teasley playing behind Ingram. Brady can get off as far as he wants right now. And Luke's going to take that first for his first strike. It was 3-0. Now it's 3-1. I like Coach Witt's approach here with the you're up by 3 runs. Play behind him. You got more room to make the play. Luke's going to take that one for a ball. And now, Roy.
Yeah.
2 runners on. A tying run comes at the plate in the eyes of Colin Ballard.
Tying runs at the plate. He's been swinging the bat really well. So
I've been griping about it all day long about the 2-out walks and the 2-out hit by pitch, but that's exactly what happened right here.
Yeah.
And it's given us a chance as well here as Colin steps up to the plate. Colin mashed one earlier, got a stand-up double. Let's see if he can repeat that. And misses low. Excuse me, that's going to be a strike. It's 0-1.
It's getting dark. Tough to see out there.
It is. He's going to miss high on that one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down for Colin. You poke one in the outfield here far enough, and Luke's scoring.
Yeah.
Luke's pretty quick there. He can get around the bases. Colin stings that one. I like the way he swung it at that one just way early. Rips it down the third baseline, foul. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now. So the Cards down to their last strike. Altamont 5, North Clay 2. Colin's going to hit that one over to third. Kripe's been making plays all day. He comes off the base. Oh, and they called him out. I thought he came off the base and didn't get back there. As Colin went sliding, when you come off the base, that's the right move. They call him out, and that's going to do it here for the semifinals as Altamont. Let's see the replay. Did he get him? He did. He got him. A nice play over there by Teasley. And Altamont advances into the championship game of the National Trail Conference Tournament. They will take on the winner of South Central and St. Anthony. And the last we heard, St. Anthony was up big. So I'm sure it's going to be a St. Anthony-Altamont championship game on Friday night, as the Cardinals will move into the third place game, and they will potentially face, I assuming, South Central. So it was a game of kind of a weird game, but at the same time it was pretty competitive and obviously a close game throughout. Both teams had many opportunities to put themselves ahead. Altamont just took the opportunity a little bit more and ran with it, and that's why you see a 5-2 final here in extra innings. So real quickly, we will go for a break, visit our sponsors a little bit. We sure do appreciate them. We'll come back with some post-game stats and wrap this one up from Louisville. Again, it's an Altamont winner, Altamont 5, North Clay 2. We'll be right back.
Are you ready for some football? Are you ready for Monday nights to be as exciting as Saturday nights and to leave a cousin's wedding early for Wild Card Weekend? Are you ready to destroy Darryl forever?
Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these 6 planes are ready. This grandpa's ready. Mahomes is ready.
Mahomes is ready.
I just said that. The fans are ready. The teams are ready. Are you ready?
We are back at you. The final here in Louisville was Altamont 5, North Clay 2. Altamont putting 3 runs up in the extra innings in the top of the 8th to close it out. Both teams had opportunities to win the game, and both teams really struggled putting each other away. But then Altamont decided, okay, we're going to do it here in the 8th, and they did it there with 2 outs, Roy.
Yeah.
You know, the 2-out walk.
They wanted it more. So.
The 2-out walk and the 2-out hit by pitch really played a big role in those things. It's just funny how they can come back to haunt you, and, man, they do so much. So.
Yeah. Well, we talked about at the beginning of the game, like, you know, it's going to be the small things. Who is going to do the small things right and who's going to make mistakes? And sure enough, that's what happened.
Yeah, we felt like it was pretty even matchup, and then it was, and then Altamont comes out on the victor is in the top of the 8th. They probably made, really the point of the game, they probably made less mistakes than North Clay. Both teams made mistakes. Who made the less probably ended up winning.
Yeah.
And so now Altamont will advance into the championship game again on Friday night at 7 p.m. up at Effingham. I assume, and I can't confirm this, but they assume they're playing St. Anthony. The last word we got was St. Anthony was winning 11-0 in the 4th. And so
how crazy is that? How you're 1 and 2 out?
Yeah, 1 and 2 out. And so that shows you the strength of the conference.
Yeah.
You just never know. We predicted this was going to be a good one, and it was. And so just didn't end up right for the Cards. And so why don't we head over to Big Roy here for our post-game stats. We'll wrap things up and knock it out.
For Altamont, looks like they had 6 hits out of 31 at bats. So Hammer going 2 for 2 and a walk. Earhart going 1 for 5 and 2 RBIs. Teasley going 0 for 4 and a walk. Kripe going 0 for 4 and a walk. And Bockham goes 0 for 3 and a walk. Robbins going 0 for 4. Robinson going 1 for 4. Had a timely hit there by the freshman, which was good for them. 0 for 2 and 2 walks for Copland, and Stemke had a nice day going 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. So, and then for North Clay, I feel like we really struggled. 4 hits.
Yep.
So 0 for 3 for Tyson Jones in a walk. Harmon Clifton, he's always getting on base, 2 for 4, right?
Yep.
And then Holden Clifton 0 for 4. Brady Ingram goes 0 for 1, and then 2 walks. And then
Brady was on base quite a bit today.
Yes. And then Luke Fleener going 0 for 3 in a walk. Ballard goes 1 for 4. Ethan Bible goes 1 for 3. And then Carson Burkett goes 0 for 2. Leighton Dawkins 0 for 1. Logan Fleener goes 0 for 1. And Donnie Zimmerman going 0 for 2. So, we talked about it. We just weren't hitting the ball well. So
struggled throughout the game
That's right.
to even put a lot together. But then we did put ourselves in a position to win. And when you get in that position, you got to do it. Otherwise,
couldn't put it away. Yeah.
Otherwise, a good team like Altamont will come back, and on a second chance, they'll take advantage of it, and they did. And really, that's the secret and the story of this one here. North Clay, one more time, moves into the third place game. That game is held at 4 o'clock up in Effingham at Paul Smith Field. They will, play South Central possibly. Again, can't confirm that. We only had score updates to the 4th inning, and it was a rough one at that point. It was 11-0. So that may be what happens. But either way, we know that Altamont is in the championship, and North Clay will be in the third place game on Friday night. And so we've really appreciated being able to bring the first and second round, or first round and the semifinal round of the National Trail Conference Tournament to you. We had an extra game here, and that was great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was a good one, a beautiful day for baseball. Didn't quite turn out how we wanted from a North Clay standpoint, but those are the breaks sometimes in baseball. And
that's right.
That's where we stand currently. So for everybody on doing the camera work today, Bill and Don and Adam the Guillotine Gelsinger with my man Roy Taylor here. I'm Joshua Zink. We're going to sign off for the end of the year and look forward to some basketball here soon, Roy. It ought to be a good one. And so we'll have to finish off the year here in baseball, the third place game on Friday night, but then basketball's right around the corner. And so we'll see you soon. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everybody for watching all season long, and we will see you back in the spring. Everybody have a good night, and we'll talk soon.